What's up, guys? What's up, people? We got some news, breaking news, right? And we'll get into what exactly it is, right? We'll get in that. Hold, let me go find this. Let me see. What is this? Sign. Okay. Let's see if it pops up. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Lakeysha Keysha. Lakeysha Keysha. That's her.
Did you know videos made
That's her YouTube name. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna deal with that, right? We're gonna go ahead and just do a review on this video that she's been pretty heavy into the let me pull this out right here. She's been pretty heavy into the whole YouTube thing, the whole situation. We're gonna take a look at this, right? So fair use, man. Fair use. Here we go.
Anton Daniels' alleged side chick just told everything. She did an interview that is behind a paywall. I'm going to let you guys listen to the audio. In this interview, she did not maintain eye contact. In fact, she was looking at the computer. It almost seemed as if someone was listening and was either telling her what to say or they were typing her what to say. It is really awkward. Now, I have the full audio. We're going to get into it. I will stop it from time to time because she does say some really crazy stuff that kind of makes you believe, like, girl, you most definitely was messing around with a married man. Now,
No, that's her. That's allegedly, right? We have no proof of that. That's her. We'll go ahead and listen to some of this.
I'm not going to prolong it because, like I said, it is about 58 minutes long. So let's get into it. Make sure I got the audio up.
Okay. Micca, what do you go by online? They just know you as Micca?
I either go by Micca or Pop Culture Micca.
Okay, pop culture, man. I didn't want to put your government name out there. And they be looking you up on the internet and your social security number you. Next thing you know, you got a house and they're taking your tax return. Well, listen, welcome. I know unconventional interview. Your team reached out because apparently you are being slandered all over the internet concerning you and Anton Daniels, a fellow content creator on the YouTube streets that has a massive platform. Apparently he's married and has been married for a very long time, has children and everything, and you two have a working relationship, but the content creators are saying that you guys have a relationship. They're saying that you are the mistress, aka side piece, side chick.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what we're here for. Now I'm due to talk to Anton, I believe Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. We're talking to Anton Wednesday, Jason? Yes. So me and Anton are going to be doing a full sit down. We will be discussing you, but I think it's only right that we, hear from your mouth. And so, real quick, I just want to, if you don't mind, just give us some short background on who you are and what it is that you do.
Cool. Well, my name is Micca. I go by Pop Culture Micca, and I am a commentator. I am a conservative commentator as well. I have been featured on Fox. I've been featured on BBC. And I am also in the YouTube content creation space as well.
Okay, cool. Are you a journalist? I think I saw somewhere that you were a journalist.
Yes.
So you went to journalism school and...
No, I did not, but I have been doing this for a very long time. So I've been in the entertainment industry pretty much my entire life. And I kind of got into journalism by way of doing politics. So I do commentating with BBC News and, like I said, with Fox 5.
Okay, cool. All right, no problem. So real quick, let's start from...
Isn't that's what that Orlando guy, I think Fox 5, I think that Orlando guy, guy, he's got this YouTube channel. He did the interview. I think this guy was working for Fox. Maybe.
Beginning, how did you and Anton meet?
So me and Anton met online. Anton reached out to me, sent me an email, told me that he would like to interview me. So that's how we met. We talked about what we will interview about, and that was that.
Okay. What made you reach out to do an interview though? Were you trending at the time or something?
So from what Anton told me, a lot of his I guess supporters or a lot of the people that watch him liked my content, and they kept,
Look, okay, social media, all right? Social media is late, okay? This social media is late. We got the social media exists, 07 maybe, 2005, and then from there with the rise of World Star and Amazon comes out of nowhere. And people who was on the internet, people who were on the internet prior to that, we saw when Amazon was just a website. We saw when World Star was trading, World Star was giving out mixtapes. We saw when Bitcoin was hitting us up in the email saying, give us $100 and we'll give you 1,000 coins, not $100. You get give us this amount of money and you could buy a whole coin for $100. $1 got you a whole coin. We saw that. I saw that. I got the emails now. I'm gonna get you the email. I got the email. And it's another thing that if you did it with if you did it on other websites and certain websites, they tripled your money because they wanted you to get into digital currency. They said if you buy $100 in Bitcoin, we'll treat that like it's 500 because it's all digital currency. We'll treat it like 500. Yeah, they would, and I thought it was fake. I said, man, it can't be real. That's literally too good to be true. And so I didn't get on it. So let's go back to what my point. All of this, niggas get a little something, they get a page popping, niggas get a little bit motion, then they start trying to go, yes, they get a little motion, then they start wangling that in front of the woman. The woman's fine. They start, especially on not social media the way it is. We got to go back to MySpace. That's back in MySpace days. Nigga get a little motion. He started hollering at the chicks on that. Now he's talking about his motion. He started talking about what's popping for him, what's going on for him. It ain't about just him, hey, what's up? Now it's, hey, I can get you backstage. Hey, you want to be a this? You want to get in a music video? You want to be a background dancer? You want to meet this celebrity? Niggas been doing that. You want to meet Steve Harvey? Niggas been doing that. Niggas been doing that. They been doing it. They doing it now. Before all this social media stuff started popping like that, niggas was doing that. That's the whole casting couch. That's the whole, you want to be an actress. We going back to the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. You want to be in the movies? You're so beautiful. Call this number. They've been doing that. So all of this YouTube, nigga got a channel. He up in the DMs, man, come on. And where we from, man? We don't know. Bruh, if that's my cousin, I'm telling her up front what it is. Nah, that nigga thirsty. That nigga ain't trying to do nothing for you. That nigga trying to holler. That nigga trying to holler. But here we go.
Emailing him, because from what I know of Anton, they will email him if they see somebody online that they think is, interesting, or they want, Anton to talk to.
Okay, so he basically said the viewers had reached out to you. How many followers did you guys have at the time?
So at the time that Anton reached out, I probably had about maybe 20K on Instagram. And I had just, I've only been doing YouTube a year, a little over a year, maybe 15, 18 months. And at the time I had just started YouTube. So his followers probably know me from just, doing different commentations and being on different people's podcasts at the time.
Okay. And how many years ago was this?
I've known Anton almost 2 years now.
Okay. And so, so what would lead them to believe? Because I know he had that big blowout with Corey Holcomb. I don't know if Corey mentioned your name or anything like that, but when it comes up, like you are coming up as Anton side chick. Now, I do want to put this out here. You are very attractive. You're very articulate. And I wouldn't want you around my husband. I'm just saying. I'm just gonna keep it a buck. No, please don't be disrespectful. I'm just saying.
I understand.
However, you heard Cam Newton. Cam Newton say he can't be around no beautiful women and it just be strictly friends. Okay? And a lot of men do think like that.
No. And that's that red pill. That's what a lot of these niggas, because I fuck with the red pill, but that's where a lot of these niggas really ain't got no game. And they listen to that red pill stuff and it mess them up. And niggas was up here yapping, saying that. Niggas was tricking on the left side, red pill on the right side. Come on, how you doing both? And really, you know, up front, that ain't no real game. That shit ain't gonna work, man. In America, you got that type, you're gonna get fired, man. You're gonna catch a case, a charge, man. You can't have that type of attitude. Anybody who's worked with women, multiple women, you can't walk around here being thirsty, man. You can't be around. You got to deal with 8, 9 women. Y'all going on out of town. Y'all got to get in a hotel. They still women, man. And they know you a simp. They're going to bat their eyes at you. They know you thirsty. Anybody, you can't be out there talking about you got to smash them women. That's the last thing you want to do. That's a thirst bucket talking. That's a thirst bucket. I got to smash them. That ain't no real motherfucking Mac. Players don't talk like that, man. Players don't even talk like that. That's why you get on this YouTube, you hear these fake niggas, they got a big channel, and then niggas ain't no players, man. These niggas ain't no players. Don't you see this shit? These niggas crawling in women's DMs and like, yo, look at I could do something. You know, like that's that fresh and fit shit. That ain't no real motherfucking Mac. Ain't no thirst. That's a thirst bucket. Talking about some, hey, let's go to Vegas and all the 4 women that's with me, I got to sleep. Just a thirst bucket. Smashing a woman is never like that. It's the woman trying to fight to smash you. And if your game ain't that good, niggas, stay home. Stop traveling. Tighten your shit up. It should never be you. I'm going to take you to Vegas, and when we get there, I'm good, right? I'm good with all y'all, right? That ain't how it works. You got the shit backwards, nigga. You got the game backwards.
So I just kind of want to understand, like, the nature of the relationship. Did you guys just start working together all the time and doing content together?
So once Anton reached out to me and I did the interview, he, found that, I was interested in different things as far as pop culture and politics, and that I knew a lot when it came to those two areas. So we decided to go ahead and work together. Anton had something that he was revamping at the time, which was his old channel that he had called Fight Club. And he wanted to turn it into something called After Hours. So that's where I started, which is called After Hours.
Okay, guys. Did you guys meet up to do any of these shows, or you just kind of worked virtually?
Most of it is virtual. I've probably been to Detroit about maybe 3 times, but most of it is virtual.
Okay.
If not all of it, probably about 98% of it.
Okay. Now, did you meet the wife?
Yes, I met her the first day I came out.
Okay. And she didn't mind y'all working together?
No. And, to contrary of, belief or popular belief, she's there 99.99% of the time. She's not a content creator, so she stays off camera.
Okay. Okay, so at the time on YouTube, you said you had about 20,000 followers.
On Instagram. On YouTube, I had just started when I met Anton. So I probably had A little over 1,200 subs at the time. I was building my platform.
Okay, guys. So I just got to say something. She stated that Anton reaches out to her to do an interview and to do an interview with her. As a content creator, the only people you want to reach out to are people that's trending. Nobody knows who this lady is. She said she had 20,000 or something on Instagram. Instagram and YouTube are not the same. A lot of time your followers don't cross over, which means you can have a whole bunch on Instagram that don't mean.
Another thing about Insta, you can buy followers. And it's not like the same with the other platforms. Insta, you can buy it. You got people up there with 500,000 followers, and that page been up for 10 years. It's a little bit different with Insta. Insta is a little bit more liberal with it because there's so many people doing it. But Insta is what you got. You got people up there with an Instagram. They hold in 750 followers. When they post something, they get 2 likes. They get 2 likes. And you see it, and you look at it, but the front page look like they popping. The front page be put together, look like they popping. There's actually a company out there. They'll put your Insta for you. They'll do it. You pay them. You pay them. They'll put you a professional Insta up. That shit look like you big money. So it's a hustle game, man. That's what I'm saying. We got this right here. Let's talk about social media. It's a hustle game, right? Niggas before social media, I knew the game. So this bullshit, social media, look, they've been doing this forever. They've been doing this forever. Motherfuckers pull up. You go to the BET Awards. What, you gonna go there like you broke? Or you gonna go there like you doing it? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be dressed up. You're gonna be clean. Money attracts money. You know, people know they're gonna see you. They're gonna like the way you moving. Next thing you know, they done pulled the rope out. You going back. They do it for women all the time, but they done pulled the rope back. That's another way. You want to get past the velvet rope? Get a couple of girls. I can do that shit right now. Right as we speak, I can do that. Let me show up on the red carpet. No tickets. Too bad, motherfucker. I bet you I get in. I ain't got to have nothing. I bet I get in. I bet you niggas start waving me in. I know niggas. Niggas gonna wave me in. Yo, no, bro. Come on. Pull up. Come on, bro. Bro. No, you. Yeah, him. Yeah, come on. I know how they move. Next thing you know, I'm back there with Chris Brown. I'm back there with Rick Ross. I'm on my Instagram taking pictures. Motherfuckers think I'm doing shit. They think I'm a part of that shit because they looking at it. And they said, damn, niggas leverage that. They leverage that to smash. So that's what I'm saying. This shit they talking about, this shit is old game. This old game. Motherfuckers, for the people to fall for this, though, for you to fall, some nigga on YouTube hit you up. And then you fall for that shit like the nigga really trying to help you. Your motherfucking brain is oatmeal.
They coming to YouTube. So she had 1,200 subs on YouTube, and she wants us to believe Anton reached out to her to do an interview. That is equating to $0. So Anton doing an interview with an unknown person that don't nobody know. I mean, nobody knew her then, really, and they don't know her now. So she wants us to believe that Anton reached out to her to do an interview because she is so articulate and she has all these things going on. But what we think is Anton, maybe he did reach out to her, but it was for something else, because there would be no reason as
I wonder what that could be.
a content creator for you to be reaching out to people that don't nobody know. We would not be talking about her if it wasn't for Anton.
I was already, doing YouTube. And when Anton reached out to me, I already had.
And yeah, my thing is how women use men. Because even though guys use that old antiquated game, women know that. Women know that. Women know, okay, boom. This dude got 1 million followers. He want me to just, he gonna pay for my ticket. He gonna wine and dine me. He gonna build up my channel. And shit, he gonna throw me 3 racks of whatever she was making a month. And she's a married woman. And if you think that these women now, I know a lot of dudes who do let their woman, they let their woman, you know, I wouldn't say have a boyfriend, but I'll say if a dude courting them hard, they already done discuss it. Now, as far as her sleeping with him, they ain't gonna do that. I mean, they ain't gonna openly do that. But what I'm saying is, I know guys, a NBA player, NFL player. I can go to the club tonight. If I go to the nightclub tonight, it's a Detroit Lion in there. He see your old lady, right? And he just can't lose his mind. He said, "What about the other women in here?" He said, "No, man, I need to know her." It's couples out there be like, "Yeah, go ahead and bleed that nigga." Yeah, she gonna go over there, drink with him. Oh, you want me to travel out to Miami? She gonna go down to Miami. She gonna get a shopping spree. She gonna get you some shit. She gonna have a ball. She gonna put him with the game. She gonna tell him, "Well, I don't do that. I just met you, so I know you've been real nice to me, but now I can't be with somebody I don't know. I gotta get to know you better." They milk these motherfuckers. So it's women out here doing that shit. Don't get it twisted. Guys think it's the guy being a bad guy. It's women out here know they see you coming, man. They see you coming. You better get your wallet. You got your wallet out? You got your wallet?
Motion on Instagram because of the entertainment that I was doing already and the news commentary that I was doing already.
Okay. Hold on for a second. Now, Anton's wife is really gorgeous. She's very gorgeous. She's nice. I've spoken to her. However, you know, when I look at you, you get a lot of DMs on Instagram.
I get quite a few, but I don't pay attention to them because at the end of the day, that's not why I'm on Instagram. So I see them, but
you see them. What do they say when they're DMing you? What kind of things do they?
Honestly, I don't really get into it because I can, you can see what they start off with, and anytime I've ever seen something, it's not nothing that's ever business, and that's really what
girl, what they saying to you in your DMs on Instagram? It's giving fun, girl. Nobody has reached out to you other than you're pretty and they want to be nasty. I'm just being real. It is what it is.
Instagram is for. I get people see me, but at the end of the day, it's for business. So they get on red.
Okay, cool. And so you really didn't have a following on YouTube. So basically, he leveraged his platform and gave you a following.
He definitely leveraged his platform. And he,
again, like I just stated, and then I'm gonna let it play. She had no followers on YouTube. 1,200 is damn near no followers. You just get monetized with 1,000. You have 1,200 followers. Why would somebody reach out to you? You have no followers. You're barely monetized to do an interview with you.
Yeah, why? I wonder why. That's the question right there. Why?
What would be the reason? Use the brain that God gave you. Even if you don't have no brain, why would she think that Anton reached out to her to do an interview with somebody with no followers that don't nobody know?
Well, let me say something about this, because in Anton's defense, let me say something about that. A lot of women, man, women were not born. Micca's, somebody said Micca's in her 30s. Micca wasn't born yesterday. Women know the power they have over men. They know the power they have over men. Look, I'm not getting into they sleeping with me. I didn't say that. I'm just saying they know men gonna bend over backwards just for the belief just for the fantasy. Dude's gonna bend over backwards and kiss the ring. They do that every day in America. Every day there's some guy on the elevator going to get coffee in the snow for women that are not his woman. And they don't have to go down there. It's cold out there. Tony's going to go down and get everybody coffee and donuts. And they can look out the window and see him slipping on his ass. Because that's what they do. Now, a woman who's married, well, you got to understand that's a get out of jail free card. Because a woman who's married can pretty much do a lot to you. She can manipulate you. She can use you. She can let you think you're going to get something and then yank the rug out with what? Her wedding ring. That's a lot of ways to get out of stuff too. I'm married. Hey, if I wasn't married, I'm married. They can put out, we going through something though. You see what I'm saying? They could dangle that carrot. And it depends on the dude. The dude could keep trying because he's saying, damn, if she wasn't married though, man, she could keep dangling that carrot. But I don't know, we trying to work things out, but never be with the man. That man buying tickets, that man hotel rooms. And what does she care about a flex, especially when you talk about she's married? Her man probably in on it. He don't care about no flex. All these niggas want to show off my woman. He don't care. He don't care as long as he get what he trying to get. And there's a simp all over it's all types of simps. NBA simps, NFL simps. These dudes spend money. And who don't want to live like that? Who don't want to drive a brand new foreign car, fresh off the lot, fresh off the boat? You walking into the Mercedes dealership, you ain't looking for nothing used. You want brand new. You want everything. Give me full maintenance. Give me everything. Who don't want that? So what I'm saying, there's dudes out there that's doing this. Dudes out there putting money out there like that. So yeah, if a woman hired a husband, man, she hiring her husband, it's for a reason, man. It's for a reason, because if you a simp, they could just take your money. They could just eat through your money.
That makes absolutely no sense. But I want y'all to listen to her try to prove to the interviewer how smart and articulate that she is, and doesn't want to believe that Anton reached out to her for any other reason other than for some reason she's something that somebody or we never saw before. Okay, we never heard of her. Man, we don't know you. But she deflects and she even lies. So let's just finish listening.
Did you go to Detroit to see him for business? Yes. So me and Anton are going to be doing a full sit down.
British leveraged his platform. And he also was able to teach me how to use YouTube effectively because, I tell a lot of people, Anton has pretty much mastered YouTube. So when I did go out there, I pretty much studied. I watched what he did. I watched how he talked to people on YouTube, how he talked to his following, his subs. And, I learned a lot.
Let me ask you a question. If you were ugly, have you ever thought about being ugly? Because you're not ugly. If you were ugly, do you think Anton would have leveraged his platform with you?
Uh-oh.
I really can't get into what I think Anton would have done, honestly, but I'm not unaware that, I'm attractive or that people find me attractive. But what I know to be
and the sad thing, Micca, that was a horrific answer. Micca, that was a terrible answer. Micca, you know how you handle that question, Micca? Micca, all you got to say is I look like I look. That's it. That's all you got to say, Micca. All you got to say is I look like I look. Say, well, hey, if you think so, that's fine, but I look like I look. So, and that's just what it is. You let it go. You don't have to go into no detail. Man, she's, and this shows you how, and that's where this shows you, because back in the day, it was almost a year ago. I started to say something to her, but I said, nah, I ain't no simp like that. So I left her alone. But she really needs some guidance because she ain't getting it. She ain't getting it. You got a lot. You got a lot of potential, but you got the wrong people backing you. The wrong people backing you. And that's why you're going through this situation right here now. You see that?
True is that I'm a very serious person when it comes to work. And so I'm a very hard worker. I give, a lot of attention to detail. And if I work with somebody, they're going to see my value. And I really do think Anton really saw the value in what I did.
Okay, so were you doing this on Instagram at first before you did on YouTube, or like you were just making videos?
YouTube is because YouTube is actually different than what I was doing. So what I was doing was on TV. So here locally, I was on Fox 5. So I did the entertainment segment. I would talk with TMZ and we would talk about whatever the popular thing was. I also did a podcast out here in DC where we would talk to different celebrities, sports figures. I've had NFL coaches and all types of people, Wall Street people, just everybody that's pretty much trending we've had on that podcast. So I was already used to doing that.
Lady, nobody knows you. So you see how she keeps trying to tell us who she is? I ain't never heard of this woman until people, start sending me messages about Anton cheating on his wife. She is fighting for her life. She wants to let, she's interviewing with Tasha K. She wants to force Tasha K to know who the hell she is. You speaking to a woman who got over 1 million followers. She don't know you. Nobody knows you. So she's fighting right now for her life.
Well, this is the way that works, though. This is how that works. Right. Is she's on the conservative side. Mostly, that's another thing. Micca, you gotta attack some whites. You say liberals, but all you do is go after Jasmine Crockett, Kamala. It's pretty much 90% of your content is black women, other black women. And then that's when people start to look, okay, is this person just being used by the white supremacists to attack black people, right? That's how it's perceived. That's how it's perceived. And then you was talking about rhinos. See, you're really getting into that conservatism because, they could call you a rhino. You running around here talking about pop culture. Conservatives don't talk about no damn pop culture. Conservatives don't care about pop culture. That's never been their thing. Never. Maybe a little country music, maybe some Taylor Swift, but they certainly ain't into the hip hop. Conservatives, they would label you a rhino. Instantly. But then again, it just depends. You know what I'm saying? We got the join link for Micca. Micca, hit the join link. You need to come up here. Micca need to go through well, let me tell you something, Micca, forgive me. All right. Sit down, go get you a lawyer, Micca, and sit down and let him question you. Even more deeply than the other guy. Let him question you. Just sit down and let him ask anything he wants. Now, you got to put it on YouTube and let him help you modify your answers because these answers, it's just not adding up. Also, women know men. Men are not that generous like that. Men are not that generous to fly women out just so they can learn how to work the buttons on the YouTube. And they want nothing in return. Most men are just not that generous. Now, when you start saying a chick, she flew down to Miami, she got a shopping spree or whatever, she in the hotel room, that's a little bit different because the guy will tend to say, okay, I'll get her eventually, right? Right? But that's a IG chick. That's a real fine chick. A married chick? That's wow. But then again, if the man don't know she married, you know what I mean? If she never says she's married, how you gonna know? He ain't on her Instagram. How would you know?
I just had never done it on YouTube. So once I started my podcast, that's when I started to do that.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out, because I notice a lot of smaller content creators, but they have to already be doing content in the same manner in which I'm doing it. Because I've helped a lot of content creators. I've scaled their platforms massively. I'm talking about, I'm taking content creators from 5,000 to 300,000, 200,000. Like, I really do that. But but for you, I was just trying to figure out, like, because my platform is huge. And I was just trying to figure out, like, where did he actually see your talent? Because if you didn't have a YouTube presence, you were only on Instagram.
Either go by Micca or pop from there.
I'm so sorry. I just missed.
Damn. People start talking all over each other.
Stuff. I gotta stop. She said, where did he actually see your talent? Okay, see, we in the same, because I'm like, girl, what?
And so I'm a very hard worker. I give a lot of attention.
Look, let me rewind it, y'all.
Anton. He definitely on the internet.
Let me rewind it again. And I'm gonna stop stopping it because it keeps clicking whenever I do it. So she's asking her, girl, I just want to know, where did he see your talent? Because this is all about talent. YouTube is extremely hard. There's only two ways to do it. People got to like you. You got to work hard. I mean, you can work hard and people don't have to necessarily like you as much, but you put in more work. But the key is you got to work hard. So she simply.
Man, her problem, Micca, you're talking about the wrong thing. You over here talking politics, Micca. Put the politics down, Micca. Micca, let the ugly chicks talk about the politics, Micca. Micca, you can make it a different kind of way, Micca. You know, and this is her picture in case you guys want to know. You know, I got that off of her Facebook right there, her with that tongue out. And that ain't no what they call it, AI. That's not AI. That's her. You talking about the wrong thing, Micca. Micca, I didn't say nothing about no OnlyFans. I'm just saying, I'm just gonna leave it like that. Shaka know what I'm talking about. She talking about the wrong thing, man. Hey, Shaka. She said her channel ain't part. Hey, man, you talking about the wrong thing. You talking about the wrong thing, man. It ain't gotta be like that, man. Hey, man. Hey, Micca. Talking about the wrong thing.
Saying, girl, what? I'm not trying to be funny, but I don't see the talent.
Is doing already.
Okay. Hold on for a second.
She got the talent. She got the talent. She got the talent, bro. She just talking about the wrong thing. She got talking about the wrong thing, man. And that's what I mean, man. That's what I mean. That's what I mean. She run around here with this hip-hop community and Nicki Minaj. You tripping. You tripping. You talking about the wrong thing. Look at your girl, Nicki. She can rap, but this is how she looks. Because she can rap good and she looks good. Most of those rap women don't look very good. That's what I mean, man. A lot of times, let me tell you something, bro. And that's what I mean. And that's what the women need to know. Let me tell you something. When these niggas contact y'all and they ain't trying to put y'all on no game, they just trying to sleep with y'all, or you come away the same female that you was when you went over to that nigga, man, y'all got to wake up. Y'all got to stop doing that shit. Fuck all that and learn how to work the fucking YouTube. You's a pretty motherfucker. You don't need to, you don't need to do none of that shit. All you need to do is cut the goddamn camera on and watch that motherfucking super chat blow up. You're talking about the wrong motherfucking thing. And hopefully that's what this will do, man. Hopefully that's what this will do. This is, and if a dude fly you out and you don't come back better, you don't, what the fuck you going back for? What kind of shit is that? You could tell a motherfucker to his face, hey, motherfucker, I can stay right there in D.C. and let niggas thirst over me. All I gotta do is go to the mall and watch niggas drool over me. That ain't shit for me. What you talking about? I come way down here for what? That's what you gotta do, man.
Now, Anton's wife is really gorgeous. She's very gorgeous. She's nice. I've spoken to her. However, you know, when I look at you, you get a lot of DMs on Instagram.
I get quite a few, but I don't pay attention to them because at the end of the day, that's not why I'm on Instagram.
You can block them. Your man can walk. Let me tell you something. See this? You don't know nothing about that. Put your IG up. Give him the pictures. You take them, give them to him, and let him police your IG. Now, I know niggas don't like that, right? Oh, blah, 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 you wrong to be sure. No, let your man, you know what? You want permission to have an Instagram? Okay, you can have it, but I got to control that motherfucker. Every picture you put up, I put it up. I'm in the chat. I'm in the comments. You know why? Because they're going to, you know what? I play with these motherfuckers too. Oh, you think you want to talk? Oh, you want me to fly out? Okay. How much money you talking about? Hit the money. Oh, you just sent 2,000. Let me check. Let me go check. Okay, thank you. Blocked. I do it right there while she's sitting in bed. I'm finna block this. Blocked. Stupid ass nigga. Send somebody you don't even know $2,000. Talking about meet you. Ain't nobody gonna meet your weirdo ass. But we need the money though. We need that money though.
So I see them, but
You see them? What do they say when they're DMing you? What kind of things do they?
honestly, I don't really get into it because I can, you can see what they start off with, and anytime I've ever seen something, it's not nothing that's ever business. And that's really what my Instagram is for. I get people see me, but at the end of the day, it's for business. So they get on red.
Okay, cool. And so you really didn't have a following on YouTube. So basically he leveraged his platform and gave you a following.
He definitely leveraged.
And these niggas on these YouTube channels talking about they looking out for black men. They had a nerve to say that they looking out for black men. And they up here leveraging their platform to build up chicks. But they'll tell you that in a minute. They'll look at you and say, hey, man, we need somebody speaking out for the black men, for the brothers. Somebody got to speak out for the brothers. And then they leveraging their platform to build up women. And you say, wait a minute, man. That's what you're doing. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing.
Leveraged his platform. And he also was able to teach me how to use YouTube effectively because, I tell a lot of people, Anton has pretty much mastered YouTube. So when I did go out there, I pretty much studied Anton. I watched what he did. I watched how he, how he talked to people on YouTube, how he talked to his following, his subs. And, I learned a lot.
Let me ask you a question. If you were ugly, have you ever thought about being ugly? Because you're not ugly.
All you got to do is say, I look like I look. That's all you got to say, Micca. You don't need to add nothing else to it. Say, hey, listen, I look like I look. Well, you look good. Well, hey, appreciate you thinking that. And you go forward. You don't have to discuss your looks with nobody. Then you know what? Do you realize that? And do you realize by doing what she's doing, she's actually, it ain't no different than you staring. It ain't, when you call out a pretty motherfucker for looking pretty, it's just like calling out an ugly motherfucker for looking ugly. You say, well, I would never do that. Well, you shouldn't do that to pretty people. They got a right to be what they want to be too. Ugly motherfucker can be what they want to be. A pretty motherfucker. You got to get away from the looks, man. And see, we do this, and you know, we got to stop that. Got to get away from the looks. People look like they look. End of discussion. You tell your kid that. You got 3 kids. One of them is ugly. You say, hey, listen, you look like you look. I don't care what those people say about you. Listen to me. Stop crying. You look like you look. Gotta hold them to that, man. You favor so-and-so because she pretty, because she pretty. No, I don't. I love all my kids. No, I don't. You tell the pretty motherfucker you look like you look. Hey, shut up. You look like you look, and you look like you look, and you look like you look, and all of y'all look like y'all grandmama. I don't want to hear all that stuff in the back seat talking about somebody pretty and somebody not pretty. Shut up. I'm going to go get my belt. That's how your kids got to grow up thinking there ain't no such thing as one person looking better than the next. Now, but watch, she handles this question horrible.
If you were ugly, do you think Anton would have leveraged this platform with you?
I really can't get into what I think Anton would have done, honestly, but you know, I'm not unaware that, you know, I'm attractive or that people find me attractive. But what I know to be true is that I'm a very serious person when it comes to work. And so I'm a very hard worker. I give, you know, a lot of attention to detail. And if I work with somebody, they're going to see my value. And I really do think Anton really saw the value in what I did.
There you go.
Okay, so were you doing this on Instagram at first before you did on YouTube, or like you were just making
YouTube is because YouTube is actually different than what I was doing. So what
3 racks, man. I've been on YouTube for a couple of years, man. I wish a motherfucker would give me like 25. Now fuck that, 28 a month. All I got to do is show up twice a week. Ain't nobody, they ain't giving me no money like that, though. They ain't breaking bread on me like that. Damn, she don't even know. It's like, you know how hard that is? You got that much bread? All you have to do is stick your head in front of your camera, which means you could be watching the basketball game. Just cut the sound down. You could be sitting up there because you're going to be watching the game anyhow. You're going to sit there for 2 hours and then, you know, finally they get to you. You say what you got to say, and then 90% of the time you don't say nothing. And then you catching $2,000, $3,000 in your bank account in addition that you working. And we black folk, and you working. And you pulling probably 6. You got 6 coming from the job. You got social media bringing you an extra 4 piece. No kids. What the damn? That's living good, man. That's that big body Benz. That's that big one. Fresh off the lot. What we talking about, man?
I was doing was on TV. So here locally, I was on Fox 5. So I did the entertainment segment. I would talk with TMZ and we would talk about whatever the popular thing was. I also did a podcast out here in DC where we would talk to different celebrities, sports figures I've had.
None of that's conservative. Nothing dealing with pop culture. None of that is conservative. None of it. None of it. No, conservatives, if you really want to look at what conservatives are, they don't really believe in music. If you studied them, they'll tell you they don't believe nothing, supposedly nothing outside the Bible. You ain't supposed to be listening to music. You ain't supposed to be wearing no makeup. None of that is conservative. Conservative is exactly what it is. Conserve. Old school America. American traditions from the past. Pants. Women don't wear pants. Going back to the Old Testament. That's conservative. Now, do they practice it that way? Obviously they don't. But when you look at Mike Pence is a conservative. He was a religious extremist. He didn't believe he could have lunch with a woman that wasn't his wife. He was a religious extremist. But he was the vice president. He was an ultra conservative. And then he was labeled a liberal because he wouldn't break the law. That's what a conservative is. Mike Pence didn't go to see 50 Cent. Mike Pence don't be in the crowd when Sexy Red is twerking.
NFL coaches and all types of people, Wall Street people, just everybody that's pretty much trending, we've had on that podcast. So I was already used to doing that. I just had never done it on YouTube. So once I started my podcast, that's when I started to do that.
I guess what I'm trying to figure out, because I notice a lot of smaller content creators, but they have to already be doing content in the same manner in which I'm doing it. Because I've helped a lot of content creators. I've scaled their platforms massively. I'm taking content creators from 5,000 to 300,000, 200,000. Like I really do that. But but for you, I was just trying to figure out, like, because my platform is huge. And I was just trying to figure out, like, where did he actually see your talent? Because if you didn't have a YouTube presence, you were only on Instagram.
I was on television.
Okay, you're on television, but you're on television in DC, correct?
But I would put those on my social medias. Yes. Mm-hmm.
So a man in Detroit on YouTube happened to catch your TV segments on your Instagram, and his viewers said that he should talk to you. And so he reached out to you via email.
Correct. His subscribers or his viewers sent him my content.
Well, what content were you making that was in line with what Anton is doing? Because Anton does
I'm in politics. So Anton has 3 different channels. Anton does like, the Millionaire Morning Show, and that is usually in politics and popular culture. And that's pretty much what I do. What I was doing on Fox was pretty much popular culture and politics. And what I do on my own channel is exactly that.
Okay. So I'm looking at your profile.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking at your Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Let's role reverse for a second, because I want you to put yourself in the shoes of the viewers.
Okay.
If you saw somebody that looked like you with your husband, let me be real with it. If you saw someone that looked like you and the content creator was married, would you assume that the reason he reached out is because you were talented, or is it because you were drop dead gorgeous?
No,
Well, now we don't went into Neverland. Micca looks okay, but she don't look like that. Now y'all just tripping now. You tripping. Yeah, no problem with Micca, man. Actually, I mean, she a little thick, right? She got the arms, and 10 years, she gonna have them big old arms, them big old, them flying squirrel arms. Yep, that's her body. Unless she keep that weight off. She built like them old sisters, them grandmas from the 40s. You know what I'm saying? All of them older sisters with them big arms. She built like that. And you know, I already told you I have a thing for arms, right? Well, not her arms, but I like them a little bit bigger than that. And then she's on her way to that. But all of this stuff about her appearance and stuff, you know, that's she's not that. And I can see how she's feeling uncomfortable. And it's coming from a woman too. Yeah, let's keep going.
My line of work, there are tons of beautiful women that actually are talented and are actual go-getters. They do all types of work within entertainment and politics and being on television. So it's not oblivious that somebody, you know, you can see that they're attractive, but at the end of the day, you gotta say, when you've been in this business a long time, when you look at different people's reels and when you look at, you know, what they've done, I can see somebody's value outside of their beauty.
Okay, so have you ever been married before?
Yes, I'm married now.
You're married now.
Yes.
You have a husband.
Yes.
How long have you been married?
I've been married pretty much all my life.
Asked her, have she been married before? Throughout this entire conversation, I would have said, listen, I'm married. I don't want Anton. You only say you're married when you're asked if you're married. How long have you been married? 5 years, 6 years? I've been married my whole life, all my life. What do that even mean? And if you guys look at her, which I'm going to show you, I'm going to see if I can show you.
No, and yeah, when women do that, you're right, and a lot of dudes do that. It's a lot of brothers out here who stay married. It's a lot of brothers out here who they always been married. No, I'm sorry, they got married at 18, and they 38. They on their third wife, but anytime they got a divorce or that period of time, it was always like, these are the brothers. You know, you seen them. These are the brothers who get married, like they divorce damn near ain't final. And they living with the person they married, then they finally get married. And they tell you, man, that's just how I live, man. I'm not used to waking up by myself, man. So I've been with somebody my whole adult life. And, you know, somebody to do my laundry, cook for me, take care of me, take care of my kids. I take care of her kids. I pay the bills. He said, I don't know how you single dudes come home to an empty house. He's like, I would never want to do that. That's why I stay married. And that's what she sounds like.
You can't probably see it. So she's looking at a screen. She's not even looking at her while she's interviewing her. How long you been married? I've been married my whole life. Or this is
your husband.
All my adult life, yes.
all my
Okay,
adult
so your
life.
husband.
What
So
is
your
that?
work relationship.
I've been married my whole adult life. So what does that mean? You got married at 18? Who answers questions like that? She's looking at a screen as if she's nervous and like, how long you been married? My whole life or my adult life? What do that even mean? Well, it gets even more crazy.
Told you, by the way, on Instagram. Your husband approves of your work relationship with Anton?
Yes, my husband knows of every work relationship that I have, period. Whether male or female.
Is your husband on your IG?
No, my IG is strictly for business. I don't put my personal life on my IG.
So you actually have a husband posting pictures like this. I'm just trying to figure this out. Like, because the pictures you post are they're gorgeous, but they're kind of a little bit scary, a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you. When I look at your profile.
And see, that's the game too for a lot of, that's what I'm saying. Negroes don't want to deal with it. Women, it was an attractive, well, you ain't even got to be attractive. If you're a woman, posting allure photos, and you can get some money behind that. Like I've told women before, you don't have to, when you go to OnlyFans, you don't have to, where you getting, you got to take, I see OnlyFans pages got way more provocative stuff than OnlyFans. You have OnlyFans, you ain't doing nothing but looking pretty. You OnlyFans, you put on a t-shirt and some high heels, and you're gonna get paid just because you know if guys are attracted to you, you're going to make money. You're just gonna make money. What's the white girl down there making $5 million a month? It's because men are attracted to her. You don't have to ever show it. No, you don't have to do that. No, you don't. You don't have to. And if you do that, I think YouTube has a limit. You can you just charge the shit out of niggas. But you don't have to show nothing. It's women got pages down there. Do you know it's women who have OnlyFans pages and their Instagram is more revealing than their OnlyFans? They show more on their Insta than they do on their OnlyFans. You go on their OnlyFans, they ain't really showing nothing. You go on their Insta, they showing everything. Especially on Twitter. They show it all on Twitter. It's a hustle, man. It's just like she said, Anton put on game about YouTube. That thing down there, you got to put on game. You got to get put on game down there. But then again, let me tell you something I'm very familiar with. Women who bleed niggas. Now, see, on that one, I know that like the back of my hand. This is a woman to me that don't want nobody to know she married. If she's married. When you say marriage, are you state married? Do you have a marriage license, or is it just you're a part of a polygamy team and you claiming marriage? And then when you meet, you juice niggas, you juice them. You know what I mean?
It's given more IG model than commentator. It's just
Okay,
my opinion.
so I have two profiles. One is just
Not trying to be funny, but your profile does not give commentator. Your profile gives Instagram girl want to take cute pictures. It doesn't give anything. So all of this that she's telling us that she did, we don't see it.
Pop Culture Micca, and the other one
This
is
is the one that I'm on. I'm on Pop
Right.
Culture Micca.
and then the other one is Red Cup. So the Red Cup profile is just all my commentary, whether it's politics or something that I'm talking about with popular culture.
Okay. So why not? So is this the first time that you've ever talked about your husband? Or do people know that you're married?
To the public? Public? Yes.
So you've never revealed that you've had a husband. This is the first time.
I never talk about it.
I guess what I'm trying to ask you is this going to be something that's probably going to shake the internet? Is the fact that you're married and no one knew about it?
No, some people do know, and some people don't know. I just don't dive into it.
Okay,
some people
so
do
when
know.
you go to visit Anton, is your husband with you?
And see, at the end of the day, man, because at the end of the day, that is a big deal to black people, especially attractive women. Attractive women really have to let people know they're married unless they have ulterior motives. Why would you want a guy not to know you're married? Now, we know on social media, all right, don't tell them you're married. Thirst buckets going to come running to your page, click on your page. They don't think you're married, right? And that opens up the door. They think they can get you, right? But in the real world, you gotta let men know you're married, right? Because you're a serious person, right? You're a serious person. Now I know car dealers, I know female car salesmen, and they do the same thing. They'll flirt with you. Yeah, you want to come in? Do you want the car? Yeah, I want this car, but yeah, I want to holler at you for a minute. They'll kiki till you sign that paperwork, and they got that car sale. And then when you call them, you're going to get blocked. That woman ain't thinking about you, man. That woman used you to get a car. And she knew that you would buy the car if she played with you, giggled with you, and gave you the impression that you and her could be together. And now you done went out here and bought a car you can barely afford, and you thought you was on something. You found out the hard way.
You?
No,
Has he met Anton?
he has not met him in person.
Okay. And they're cool. Like they smoke cigars together. It's chill.
They haven't met in person.
So how do you know he approves of Anton? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, you're how long have you been married? How many years you say?
In my entire adult life.
How old are you, if you don't mind me asking?
I don't put that out.
Okay. Are you guys together or are you separated?
No, I'm together.
And you live in the same house?
Live in the same house.
You have kids?
I don't put that out as well.
I understand that because I'm a married woman. I've been married 20 years. My husband was just talking to you on the phone there, like when you needed tech help. Why hide your marriage life?
I don't hide it. But here's the problem. I grew up in the internet era, and I understand how nasty people are, including what I'm going through right now. And I understand that people will use your family against you, especially in an area of content that I am in, which is politics. When people don't like what you say, people don't like what you do, when they can't get to you, they will get to somebody that you may love and that's around you. And so that is my way of protecting my family. I'm a content creator. I really don't have a problem with people who want to approach me. I don't want that to.
That makes no sense. You're a woman. You married with kids, and you don't want nobody to come out. You think your husband want? And what it was? I mean, I seen a content. You really ain't saying nothing. You mostly stay on the blacks. 90% of your content is anti-black. You like the voice of the white supremacists tackling black people. Or Jasmine Crockett, Kamala Harris. If black women do so, that's 90% of your content. 90% of it. Yet you have a problem when black people criticize you. Now you talk about Jasmine, well, she ain't married, but you think those women don't have to deal with threats and shit like that? The Omar, I know she tender, man. The Omar lady, dude tried to skeet some stuff on her. And he got arrested. This is something else, bro. This is something else, bro.
All on my family because they don't have anything to do with what I'm doing.
I get that. Like you can post your husband and he not have any social media presence. Like my husband doesn't have a social media presence. I millions of followers. I get 100 billion views. Oh, actually, I get a billion views a year. Okay.
Right. But mine deals in something that is very high up. And so
what does that have to do with it? There's very high up people that have social media profiles. Actually, well, I think
no, let's deal with that. Okay. He's very high up. Okay, so this is a very successful man that she doesn't want to be attached to. Well, this is how you handle it. Why even go on YouTube? Okay, you're married to me. I'm a mayor. I'm a governor. You're married to me. I'm a football coach. I'm a basketball coach. You're married to me. Then you sit down and you say, hey, listen, we making this money together as a family off of this football, off of this sports. You can't be controversial. I know you got some extreme opinions. I know you don't like liberals. You don't like the libs. I get that. But you can't do it because we're trying to have something here. And that even makes sense, man. It's like a wasp nest. I'm going to go and kick a wasp nest, and then when I get stung, I'm going to blame the wasp. Oh, they stung me. These wasps are so bad. Well, don't kick the nest.
the narrative of you being called a side chick or a mistress, he could have dealt that situation and been like, no, this ain't what that is. I know Anton, and then out. But the fact that you have to get up here and defend.
So I got to interject just a little bit, y'all. So she says she married. She doesn't want to talk about her husband. This is a whole man. So if somebody is saying that you are a side chick, why your husband ain't speaking out to say, hey, you don't want to know anybody know who your husband is. So now you protecting a man and he should be protecting you. That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I don't want to talk about my kids, or I don't want to mention that. Girl, do you got kids or not? I have adult kids. That don't mean I go to their, social media and be like, this my daughter, here go her, page, or here's my son page. Why is she asked this lady to come on her show, her YouTube channel, and yet you come on a YouTube channel, but yet you have all these secrets. This girl, Micca, is a clout chaser, and she's doing anything that she can to get the little bit of clout that she can.
You are to a man, and you're drop dead gorgeous. Your profile, I'll be honest with you, it's not given. I don't think Anton saw your talent when he met you. I personally don't. As a woman first, and as a woman that grew up around men, I just don't see where he saw your talent. I see.
Have you gone to the other page as well?
So how long have you had this page? Did you have this page as long as you had Pop Culture Micca?
No, I've had Pop Culture Micca since I've been online. But once I started podcasting, I had the Red Cup.
Okay, but you had the Red Cup. It was the podcast after you met Anton, right?
No, before. I was already podcasting.
Okay, and how poppin' was it? Because it's right now. If it's been 2 years, you only got 50.
I've been podcasting for.
2 years. You got about 50 something. Is what she's saying in terms of followers. So either people like you, they don't like you very much, but in 2 years, either you're not working it, because you should have more followers in 2 years than 50,000.
Wow. Damn. I'm finna quit, man. I'm finna go ahead and delete this shit right here. I've been over here for more than 2 years. I got a handful of 50,000. Where my 50K at? Where my 50K at, though?
For about 18 months.
So that was after you met Anton. I'm looking at the timeline.
You're looking at the timeline, okay.
What I'm saying is,
I'm waiting for the question. I'm waiting for the question. I'm sorry.
Okay, the question is, did you have a Red Cup before or after you met Anton?
I had Red Cup before.
How poppin' was it? Because it only got 50K now 2 years later.
Correct. So I probably was sitting at like 1,200. About 1,200 subs.
Okay.
Which is what I stated when you asked me in the beginning. Yeah, I probably was sitting at 1,200 subs because I'm very new to YouTube.
So meeting Anton got her over 40,000 subs. So this girl uses her looks and things of that nature to advance instead of giving.
No, women would never do that. Lakeysha, women would never use their looks. A beautiful woman is using her looks to seduce and manipulate a man? No, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. A woman would hide her husband from a thirst bucket. She hides her husband from a fucking thirst bucket and then juices him. Now, right there, Micca, see, we on the same page with that. A lot of niggas don't like me saying it, but Micca, I feel you on that one. Bleed that nigga. Fuck that nigga. Bleed his ass dry. See, well, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I ain't got no problem with you doing that. That nigga walked into that shit That nigga looking at you, look at him. That nigga feeling himself. Google gave him some money. White boys gave that nigga some money. That nigga out here just doing dumb shit.
In, and I said this on a previous video, you know, women like her try to use everything but this to get ahead. So she said when she started off, she had about 1,200 subs, you know, going, you know, doing all these things with Anton, being seen with Anton advanced her, I guess, 40 something thousand, because she's only at 50,000 2 years later. See, it is better to just put the work in and just get it out, what they say, get it out the mud and just get it done. Because girl, 40 something thousand subs that it took you 2 years to get, I wouldn't have been worried wasting my time with Anton.
And by her not working for Anton, she may not even have them, because now she got 40 who are loyal to Anton. Let's say 30, right? Let's give her 10. 10 she got on her own, but 30 of them are loyal to Anton. And if she ain't dealing with Anton no more, they're not going to deal with her. She'll have a big channel, but she'll see. She'll see in the chat box.
Anton. So let's further listen to it, y'all. This is a whole mess.
So you're new, and this huge creator reaches out to you to say, I think you're talented. I want to help you and leverage it. Do you believe like men will help you for incentives? Have you ever been propositioned like that?
No.
You've never been propositioned by a man to help you for incentives?
No, because everything that I do up front has always been business. And when
everything she does up front has always been business. Why in the hell would Anton, who is established making money on his own channels by himself, what the hell could you add to his channel? Absolutely nothing. That is like me going to get some new creator who barely is monetized and wanting to collaborate with them. Now, there are some really good people that I see on YouTube that's really good. And, you know, they may not have as many subs, but when you link up to do business, it has to be mutually beneficial to both parties. So why would Anton pick somebody who barely monetized that nobody on YouTube knows?
feel that
Hold up, you left off married. You left off that part.
when I feel that it's going somewhere else, I will remove myself from it.
I got something I want to talk to you about. So how is it that you had...
Hold on, and let's go there. Let's go there. When I feel like it's going somewhere else, I remove myself, which is fine. But that's how a lot of you niggas find out. All your little gifts and bullshit, that ain't gonna work with that woman. Oh, but yeah, they'll take it. Yeah, you want to fly them here? You want me to go? I want you to come with me here. I want you to do this and that. Yeah, y'all have fun too. But when you start talking about something, so what? Can I get to know you? That's when she said no. And she said, remove. That's when she gone. That's when she gone. And that's when it hits you that you're a fucking simp. You're a simp ass nigga to do what you did. That's when it hits. But it's going to happen.
The red cup before, but when I scroll all the way down to your page, Anton is your guest. Is the first clips that come up.
So now she gets caught in a lie. She said that she had the red cup prior to Anton. Tasha scrolls all the way down, Anton being her very first guest. So how is it that you had this podcast before Anton, the one that you said you had 1,200 subs, but now 2 years later after meeting him, you got what? I think she said 50,000. So damn near 48,000 she got from meeting him. So watch how she answers this question. She originally said she had this podcast prior to meeting Anton.
Which tells
I
me...
had Anton as a guest.
Okay, but he's your first guest on a podcast that you say you had before you...
He's my first one-on-one. It's
Okay.
my first one-on-one interview. So I have live streams, I have videos, and I have one-on-one interviews. So I do
See you
one-on-one.
too with Alvin Gray. I know him personally.
I've done Alvin Gray. I've done Chicago Flips Red. I've done Brexit. I've done Sheldon Daniels.
Okay.
I've done
Black-
football coaches. I have plenty of people I've talked to. And like I said, I was on a podcast already called The Realish TV, which you can look up as well. And
Okay.
the Realish TV, we also did different types of celebrities that might be in this area and out of this area.
Did Anton take you to a basketball game and y'all sat courtside together?
I did go with Anton to a basketball game. Yes.
Alone?
What do you mean alone?
Did you guys go together?
Yes, we went together. Anton
What-
had business dealings there already. So that's what he actually went for.
Okay, and so he went there and then you joined him courtside.
No. So
Look, I ain't on no hating shit. Anton got plenty of bread, okay? He got a lot of money. Good for him. YouTube, he is his thing. He making money. But just because you got courtside seats, that don't mean them people fuck with you. I could go get courtside Knicks seats. I could be sitting out there on the floor with the Knicks. You think Spike Lee gonna be fucking with me? Spike Lee might shake my hand. He might say, "Hey, how you doing?" Spike Lee gonna be talking about his next movie with me. Hey man, but I got courtside seats. Spike Lee be like, "What?" He said, "Hey, how you doing, man? Nice to meet you. Hey, Spike, I love these movies you make. Thank you. Thank you." Spike ain't gonna do it. You're like, who is this dude? Just because he got some courtside seats? And see, that's how niggas is capping. That's how niggas is capping. Talking about I got a bit. Get the fuck out of here. Nobody got you own the motherfucking team, nigga. That's like me going to Jerry Jones and I'm down. I got some VIP tickets and you see me with Jerry Jones and I come back and tell you, yeah, we talking about this deal we finna swing. You're gonna say, man, what the fuck, Jerry Jones? Jerry Jones ain't gonna do nothing with you, nigga. But you could put that over on a female. You could, they don't know. They don't know. Oh, he meant, hey, y'all talk about him. He be hanging out with Jerry Jones. No, he don't. Yes, he do. I saw him. I saw him. He was talking to Jerry Jones. My man is a big deal.
Anton went there for business dealings. We probably sat on the side of the court for about 10, 15 minutes. After that, he's back talking to all the people he's talking to. You are in business. You absolutely understand that business dealings go on, not just in office spaces.
What
Oh,
kind of
man.
business dealings does Anton do that?
Look, you got to have money too. When you start talking about courtside tickets, so what? You got a YouTube channel. They don't even look at that. And this is what you got to understand. Everybody that quote unquote he was talking to, if they popped on YouTube, they blow up. They have 2, 3, and 3. They don't have no time to do it. You're not going to see them sitting around on a panel. Warren Buffett, he's not going to be on a YouTube channel running his mouth. You see what I'm saying? He got money. Warren got money. People got money. That's a hustle.
And he got to do it courtside, though, is the question.
It's not courtside. So you absolutely understand that these type of events or these type of places, golf courses.
Fuck out of here. That nigga don't play no golf. Look, he said basketball tickets can be a tax write-off if you have business meetings there. Yeah, there you go. Basketball tickets, golf, people on golf. You got to know people, though. You got to know people. And I'm telling you something, man. That's the Negro. The Negro is the Negro. The Negro is the novice. And let me tell you something. People with money, they're not impressed with women. And what I mean by that, just because you got women, that means nothing to them. They're going to look at you again and say, what do you want? Hey, I got 2 bad bitches. They don't move like that. They're going to look like you crazy. You got a good, decent woman with you. Okay, quality woman. Okay, they see how you move. But just because you got women, that don't mean they're going to deal with you. People who make money are about making money. That's what they're about, making money. How can you help me make money? That's like Spike, going up to Spike. Hey, Spike, yeah, I know you back in the day. Spike. Spike gonna look at me and say, this dude first time having some money. I see that now he's got season tickets to the Knicks, and now y'all up in my face, but I gotta let him know. I don't come to these Knicks games to talk to you, nigga. Go sit your ass down somewhere. That's how it works, man. You gotta understand, that's how they look at it.
I guess some cases Atlanta, other places, but a lot of business dealings happen outside of offices.
I'm familiar.
So she wants to tell a woman with over 1 million subs that is already where she's trying to be, where to conduct business. This lady is lying. So the question was, why are you with him courtside? So she wants to say Anton had business dealings. Why in the hell would he take you? Nobody knows. You have nothing to bring to a business dealing. Nobody knows who the hell you are. You have no followers. You have no subs.
And let me say this right here. That's that nigga shit. See, that's that hood ghetto shit. Bring a bad bitch. That's how niggas think. That's how niggas talk. And we know, I think he used to own a restaurant. That's that nigga shit. Hey man, well, who you got coming here? You got some D-list celebrity. You got Lil Scrappy coming from Love and Hip Hop. He gonna come down here, sing his songs, do a walkthrough. Okay, then you say, okay, I got a VIP man over here next to Scrap, and then you put a Micca in there, and then you show off, you stunt, you take pictures. You're like, yeah, that's the chick I'm fucking with, man. But when you start talking about people with money, because they're not gonna go to that. Jerry Jones ain't gonna want, he don't give a damn about no little Scrap. The people with money, they're not going to none of that. But see, what he's done, he's got him some YouTube money, and he's taking the hood game, he's taking nigga shit to circles that it don't matter. They don't care about nobody like that, man. Everybody got money. It don't matter. He, I don't even believe on the stuff about he's talking to other dudes. He ain't talking to them dudes. Them dudes ain't thinking about that nigga. That's a dusty nigga off YouTube channel. Y'all got to be for real. Anybody thinking YouTube? You got dudes up there talking about they made their money in oil. I made my money in Bitcoin. I made my money in stocks. Well, hold on. First of all, they don't really respect Bitcoin, so let me take that out. I made my money in stocks. I'm a real estate investor. You talking about I got a YouTube channel? They're gonna say, what? They ain't impressed by that shit, man.
What do you bring to this space? That is simply what she's trying to say without being rude. But she's saying, oh, well, business is conducted not just here. It's conducted on a golf course. That wasn't the question. You're not his wife. If he's conducting business, why is he taking the side piece?
And I used to, before I met my husband, I dated upper echelon men, and I was with them. And when I'm with them, they want eye candy. And they pay my bills.
Okay, but Tasha, I can't be concerned about what Anton may or may not be thinking.
No, I'm not saying about Anton.
You see how she jumped to conclusion?
Yeah. Oh, no. You just said, you hold up. That's why I give Anton a pass a little bit on this. I can't be concerned when he's thinking. You see what I'm saying? So she sends the signal that she's single. She sends the signal that it's a possibility. But she always I'm married. I got a ring. So, and she got married. She got paid off this nigga. She got paid, bro. She almost got on 5150. Access, use him to get where you're trying to go. She almost got on there. And they made some money tonight, bro. They're bigger than they've ever been. They making so much money now. She almost got on there via Anton. I don't know if it's true. She says she was getting +3 a month. +3 a month. She said she done built the channel up 50,000 subs. How's she losing? He paid for all the flights, all the per diem. He paid for all of that. She got a man, her man cool with it. Her man like, okay. Her man like, bleed that bitch ass nigga. Fuck that nigga. Take his money. And you niggas, you know what? You niggas don't want to deal with that. Y'all don't want to deal with that. I come on these YouTube channels and you niggas don't want to deal with that. You really think that, man, these women ain't stupid. They know what they doing. That woman know what she look like. Some nigga hit her up in the DM. She gonna say, yeah, okay, nigga, pay for it. Buy the ticket. Put me in a hotel. I ain't signing no NDA. I don't apply to you. This the amount of money I need to get paid. Am I getting paid the most? Yeah. She don't have to say nothing about the other women. She knows she making more money than them. Who did she get invited? Okay, next thing you know, nigga, you need to come to me to Corey Holcomb. Why? Why is she getting that? What have she done to deserve that? And let me tell you something. If a woman told you she was married, would you be doing that for her? Would you?
Oh, Tasha, I can't be concerned about what Anton may be thinking. No, she didn't say anything about Anton. She was saying in her experience before getting married, she dealt with guys because she was single, and the guys that she was with that would take her to certain events, the understanding was you want a pretty girl to carry around because that's how dudes are. They want a pretty girl to take to these different places. I'll be that, but you know what time it is when it's time for the bills to get paid. That is what she's saying, but she is trying to cover her guilt by saying things that is not even required for her to say, but it's making her look hella guilty.
I didn't say Anton. I didn't say Anton. I said when these type of business dealings go down and these men are on the golf courses, they usually want eye candy. I didn't say Anton. So I'm familiar with what you're saying is because I dated upper echelon men and they took care of me. And I went everywhere with them when they did business, and they want an articulate, pretty woman beside them that can help them to leverage more deals. So what I'm saying to you is, you're saying we probably sat courtside for 15 minutes, but do you know, like, I just don't understand why you would go to a basketball game with you being married.
Why would you go? That is the question. Tasha being real nice here. Why are you going? We're not asking you, chick, how are deals made? Nobody, that was not the question. Why are you there? You say you have a husband. We know he has a wife. Why are you there? Listen, if I'm married, if I had a boyfriend, you take a hoe anywhere and that's going to be your hoe because I got to go. Okay.
Uh-oh.
And him being married and sit courtside together without the partners being,
Because
present.
it was already established that we would go there to his business dealings. And like I said, he already was doing business dealing with people that were there. And it does not hurt for me to be alone.
It was already established. What the hell does that even mean? You needed to buy a ticket. You needed to set it up. You needed to be there. So if it was established, why is it established with you? She seems to not get it. And not only that, she's not even looking. You know how I'm looking at the camera? Imagine me talking to y'all and looking this way. So not only is she looking this way, her eyes are reading something. So it's giving, she came on this show, on Tasha's show, for one, to get more followers, to get more people to come to her channel. Because listen, like I told y'all, YouTube is hard. You have to work. People think that they can just pop their ass on here and just make it because you cute. These folks don't give a damn. Listen, I think she should go to what's that shit called? It's a website where the girls be on there naked. She should go to OnlyFans.
There you go.
Micca, you should go to OnlyFans, because that's the place where they sell look. They don't sell that shit over here.
Especially if these are people that I can potentially do business with.
They do. They do sell looks here too. They do. They do. It depends on the woman. A smart woman can get paid on YouTube. Absolutely. I see women all the time getting paid on YouTube. Just gotta look good. If you look good, is what you're talking about. She's trying to go in conservative spaces. You gotta understand. And she's black, and she a female. I mean, I don't even understand that. It's like, that ain't what they into. And then you talking about your man, because you talking extreme is putting your man at risk. I mean, like, that don't even make sense. Why do it? Black conservatives. I'm trying to think who. Candace? Oh, you going, okay. Good luck. You're gonna be the next Candace. Do your thing. But you know, Candace is better at it than you are. You're not that good. And you're not that conservative. You're not that conservative. I mean, all that pop culture shit, that's not conservative. Yo pictures with yo Gotti, that's not conservative. That's not conservative. You're not that conservative. And that's what I'm saying. We're not even talking about the delivery is bad. We're not even talking. We haven't got to that. It's just you're not that conservative. Okay, you hate black women who are liberals. Okay. And that's it. I mean, that's the span of your so-called conservatism. But you'll do Red Cup, and you got a fucking illegal alien like Nicki Minaj. That's your hero. She's a goddamn illegal alien. You're a conservative, right? She should be deported, right? Look at who she married to. You're a conservative? Thought you were tough on crime. Bruh. You see what I'm saying? And she thinks her liberal equivalent aren't going to use that against her. She's going to find herself somewhere else. She's going to wind up on a CNN. They're going to French fry her, bro. She ain't ready for that. And that Anton thing, that might be her. They're going to attach that to her leg for the rest of her life. And they're going to say, well, you allowed it to be done that way. Okay, Anton, you was portrayed as a side piece. You ain't nobody's side piece, but you allowed him to do it. You allowed him to send that message to the world that there was a potential between you and him. You never stopped him. I saw that video. I saw the video where he was saying that he smashed all the women that work with him. Come on, man. Here we go.
I grew up very upper echelon here in Washington, D.C., and my parents.
You grew up very echelon here in D.C., but you act like a hood rat. You don't give upper echelon to me. You give, I'ma suck some D to get to where I need to go. That is what you giving. There's nothing upper echelon about you. You don't give that you come from nothing. You don't give that you.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as she's going, but and I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't say you ready to commit a act like that, but you don't come across as upper echelon. You don't talk that way. And you love pop culture right there. That's liberal. Don't you get that? Don't you get, if you're trying to be a Republican or a conservative in liberal spaces, that's just like saying you're a conservative and you're going to walk the red carpet. John Lennon, you're going to walk the red carpet. You're a conservative and you're going to walk, and NBA young boy. You're a conservative politically and you're going to walk the red carpet. You can't do that. You can't do that and then hide behind, say, well, people don't like me because of my opinion. Well, just like you can have an opinion, they can have an opinion not to like you. So if you're trying to make it in pop culture, you got to drop them politics. Got to drop them. You can replace them with religion, get in the church, be a Bible thumper. You got a shot then. Can't do both. Can't serve two masters. And to me, Anton should have told you this. He should have told you this.
Have shit, because you're sitting here acting as if you don't know what she's talking about, and you know very well what she's saying, but what she ain't saying because she's trying to be nice. But you reached out to her. Oh, y'all, it's gonna get even more crazier because she goes into talking about her manager. How the hell do you have a manager when you have no motion? Nobody even knows who you are. You don't even have a big enough fan base. Now, what Tasha goes into saying, like, you got a manager? I didn't get a manager till I had like 200,000. Girl, a manager for what? A manager costs money. You ain't making no money. Make it make sense, ma'am.
Part of the country clubs, and we went along a lot of times as children. So I've seen this over and over again. So
what does your husband think about you going courtside? What does your husband think about that?
Oh, so my husband was absolutely fine with my picture because at the end of the day, everything that I do, my husband is aware of.
So keep in mind, guys, she's never making eye contact. So that's the most uncomfortable thing about this. She's literally looking over to something. And it almost seems as if she's reading. If I'm talking to you, why am I looking over here? Like she's doing this. This is how her eyes are going. She may make some subtle looks every now and again, but her whole presence is looking off to another area of the room. And I'm surprised Tasha didn't call that and say, what are you looking at?
I don't hide anything from my husband. This is my husband. So anything that I do, anything that I'm going to say, like this interview or anything else that I do, my husband is aware of.
Yeah, somebody said her husband is the pimping. It would start making sense. It would start making sense.
This hoe is either using ChatGPT to answer these questions or something is prompting her, because hopefully she puts this on YouTube, but y'all got to see her motion and how she's looking. It's literally over here. She's saying, my husband is a part of everything I do. Like, why are you not looking this way, ma'am?
Okay.
Excuse me.
Is it worth your reputation being tarnished online? You having to contact platforms such as myself to clear your name? Is you hanging with another man? We've never seen your husband. This is the first time we're hearing about it. Is this worth your reputation? You say you know, DC is a very small town. I'm familiar with DC and a lot of the money that walks around DC. I know the people, especially the Black people. There's not too many of them around there that make money like that. So they're gonna know you when you pop up on this platform. So what I'm saying is it worth your reputation to have to get out here and defend that you're not sleeping with him?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And again, like I said, everything that I've done with Anton has been all business dealings.
Before we started the call, your manager was on the phone with you. Mm-hmm. I was shocked that you.
Hold on, maybe somebody knows something. We got to chat. He says her husband is not her pimp. He is her husband. They are a team, and Anton is not a part of it. Well, he was a part of it. He was a part of it. If you since you know so much, he was a part of her team. And you say, okay, well, I'm saying what it sounds like. Anytime a woman said, well, I don't, all this vagueness and stuff. Yeah, I got a man. Who is he? I don't want to talk. I don't want to tell you. My man know everything about me. See, that's what I'm saying. That makes you start to look and say, he does? My man know everything. Matter of fact, I don't do nothing unless he let me do it. Okay, well, who is he? I don't want to talk. That's what I'm saying. That's like, what? What person ain't proud of their husband? Oh, my husband is an accomplished man. What woman is not proud of an accomplished man? Where? Where? Show me. My husband's a high achiever. You not proud of that? I can't tell you how many kids I got. A number? And it's the thing, you don't have to be for real with that. You can have 2 and you can say 4. All these so-called trolls trying to catch up, throw that out there. So when they put their Google thing in there, they don't know because you didn't tell them the truth. I don't know him. Let me tell you something, young lady. Micca, Micca, I know you don't want to hear this, but Micca, if somebody looking for you, they can find you. Now, I know that don't sound good, but and then Micca, you in the public eye. And Micca said, what about her opinion? Micca, you got a right to your opinion. You don't have to like no Jasmine Crockett. You don't have to like Kamala Harris. You don't have to like none of these Negroes that's liberals. You don't. You don't have to like them. But Micca, as an independent person looking at your content, that seemed like that's all you didn't like. And I put a racial component to it because it's like, well, what about the white liberals? There's more white liberals than black liberals. Why don't you criticize the whites? You talk about all you do is go after Negroes. And the sad thing about it, Micca, is you really don't want to debate these women. I've seen you, Micca. I've heard you, Micca. You good people. I think you're talking about the wrong thing, babe. I do. But Micca, you don't want to face Jasmine. Micca, are you joking? Jasmine Crockett's a lawyer. Micca, you want to have a one-on-one with her? Come on, man. You wouldn't even be able to finish. They stopped that shit after the second question. You want to talk policy with her? How about foreign policy? How about energy? Go talk energy with Jasmine Crockett. And hold on, let me say something. I don't think Jasmine Crockett is some type of standout politician, but I'm saying she's totally downgrading what that is. She act like anybody can get elected to these positions. That shit ain't as easy as you think it is. And they do have to know what they're talking about. Why don't you go talk foreign policy with Jasmine? Go talk about the black community. Go talk about the state of the black community. Go talk about reform, jail reform. Go talk about Trump. And see, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to do that because they can't win. And you're smart not to do that. I don't blame you on that one. You smart not to do that because that shit would be a roast. That shit would be a blaze of epic proportions. And that's what I'm saying. You're talking about the wrong thing, man. Micca, you're talking about the wrong thing, man. You don't need no politics. Holla at Platinum. I'll tell you what to talk about. Thick ass. You talking about the wrong thing, man.
You had a manager.
Okay.
Do you know why?
No, I don't know why.
Because you have no movement.
Okay.
I didn't get a manager, my first manager, till like 200,000. Like, and that was
Okay.
you don't have any movement. So I'm just trying to figure out, like, you have a manager. That was a little taken aback for me, because I was like, you have absolutely, like, you're in spaces, but you don't have any movement.
Let's just break that down. What Tasha said, you have no movement. This is all about the money game. This is what it's about. You have a manager for what? Girl, you don't even have enough subscribers. You don't have enough followers. It don't work like that. Managers need to get paid. So are you telling me you have a real manager that is working with you, but you have no motion, is what she's saying. Motion is you don't have enough going on that would facilitate you having a manager.
Hello. And it's the problem with that. She just did the interview with the brother, Talk Perspective. Now she's doing the interview with the Lakeysha Keysha chick. What's happening is all that money you could make by coming to YouTubers, right? 500 here, or doing stuff on social media, right? You're gonna be able to do it now. You know why? You've already told the story. So now, guess what? What do you have to sell? Hey, Micca, come over here to do what? Repeat what you said on the other channels? Because guess what? If you go against what you said, guess what? They got you. 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 And they're going to ask you the same questions.
It doesn't make any sense. This girl is full of shit. And she is, again, clout chasing again. And let me see if I can show y'all. I don't know if I can show y'all, because sometimes it kind of glares off.
Hold on. That's Lakeysha. That's Lakeita. I mean, her name. That's the person we're using that stream she did. That's her. I don't agree with her being full of shit. I say get your bread, bae. If these niggas want to trick, cut these niggas wide. Not only cut them open, cut these niggas wide. I don't give a fuck. I don't trick, bro. That ain't my move anyhow. So if you want to play that game and get food, that's on you. That's what I'm gonna tell. I disagree with this chick right here. Cut these bitch niggas wide. Cut their ass wide open. Lakeysha Keysha. Cut them wide. Give a fuck. Stop tricking, nigga. Well, fuck. So I ain't got no problem with what she doing. Get your money. She need to clean it up a little bit, though. She need to clean it up. She said Lakeysha seemed jealous because she's a big back. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what you get on these YouTube chats. Y'all some hating shit. That woman doing content. That woman sitting on 100K subscribers. That woman is doing content for her channel. You talking about she got a big back and all. Come on, man. Y'all, you know what? Y'all tripping, bruh. Y'all be coming off as some haters sometime, man. Like it ain't no room or nothing to criticize. Like it ain't no room to criticize her. It's room to criticize. Yeah, it's some room out there. And we got to admit that, man. There's some room out there.
In this interview, she's literally looking the other way. Like I said, hopefully she'll publish it, so everybody can actually see it.
What I'm saying is, and I'm not speaking down on you, he said something to you that kind of raised my eyebrows. He said, remember what I told you. And you were like, I got it. What did he mean by that?
Well, first of all, this would be the first time that I would have to talk to someone to actually interview about anything that may be semi-personal or even my business dealings. So again, that's something that he has to talk to me about. And that's something that a manager does, especially a manager that absolutely knows the business, because my manager.
My manager don't tell me shit. He works for me.
Uh-oh.
Okay, well, my manager is very experienced. So again, if this is something that I'm doing for the first time, you talk to your client about what.
No, she's right. Tasha K, right. She tells her manager what to do. You know, and once again, he's very experienced. Where's his resume? What is he gonna do with you? You're a conservative, you're a cute conservative woman. Where's that? Okay, you gonna what? Fox News don't need you unless it's a black person running. What you're gonna be useless. And then you talking about rhinos and stuff. You think they gonna accuse you of being a rhino? She's in the membership to Amber Rose. Amber Rose got a OnlyFans.
To expect, what is going on, and so forth.
Okay. So what did he tell you about me?
He didn't tell me anything about you. He told me what to expect on an interview.
Okay. All right. Which led to, you know, my platform is big. And Micca, I've been doing this a long time.
Okay.
And I've dealt with a lot of personalities. And this is the first that I've heard of a woman being dragged across social media for being in some, I would consider as a wife. I don't know how Anton Daniels' wife do things, but I'm from the South. I don't give a damn how pretty you are. I don't give a damn if you're an ugly bitch. Niggas will hit an ugly bitch before they'll hit a pretty bitch any day, okay? All I'm saying is, this is the first time that I've seen a dynamic like this.
Oh, that's terrible. Do you hear what you just said? That's horrible.
And now you guys are doing business trips together. Your husband is nowhere near.
We do not do business trips together.
I had to stop it there. Tasha says you guys are doing business trips together. Okay. We don't know where they've been before, but she clearly stated that she has went to Anton's hometown, Detroit, at least 3 times. Is that not a business trip? Or maybe y'all, wouldn't you call it a business trip?
Mm-hmm.
Now, we know that she went with Anton to Corey Holcomb's show. Was that not a business trip?
Mm-hmm.
You see how this girl is deflecting and lying? The only person that does that is somebody that's trying to cover something up. Well, listen to what she says when Tasha says you guys are going on business trips together.
Said you guys met up and he was in town for a basketball game.
No, what I said, no ma'am. What I said was I went to Detroit. You said taking business trips together.
Is that not a business trip?
No. You said we took business trips together and we never took.
Did you go to Detroit?
Did she not go to Corey's show? So let's say, I guess what she's saying, since she went to him, they didn't take a business trip together. But did they not both?
Hold up. I don't like this too. She said I'm Polish and Cuban. See, this is a way, and you know what I'm saying? We talk about the black community, right? This is a way to detach yourself. We get the tether thing. We get all of that, right? We get the Tariq Nasheed, FBA, the tether conversation, right? But when people do shit like this, if I'm a black man and I'm working with someone and she talking about she Polish and Cuban, she telling me she don't like niggas. Because I'm saying people look at you like you black, though. Oh, I'm Cuban and I'm Polish. I think she got a zaddy, man. The more, now, normally zaddies don't like them thick like Micca, but I got a strong belief that she messing with a zaddy. It just keeps coming in. I'm Polish and Cuban? Polish and Cuban? Yet you want to get in pop culture. You want to eat off of black people, but you Polish and Cuban. We got the join link posted, man. You got something to say, man, hit the link. Well, let me put it up here. We'll take your thoughts. Luxury says her husband is black. Oh, what's her husband's name? Put in the private chat. Is he an ultra conservative?
Go to LA because she doesn't live in LA. Anton doesn't live in LA. Wouldn't that be a business trip together? But she's fighting for her life and saying, we didn't go on a business trip together. What is the relevance in lying? Because we know that.
Hold up. She got me with this. Now, she said, Luxury Bucket List said her mom is Polish, her dad is Cuban. Then she comes back and say her husband is black. I don't know about that. I don't think her husband's black. Your mom is Polish, your dad is Cuban. Maybe he's Afro-Caribbean or some shit like that, but nah, ain't no black man. And first of all, ain't no black man gonna let his woman bounce up and down like that all over the state, like that, all over wherever. No black man gonna do that. No black man gonna let no woman go to basketball games, hang out, go to Detroit 3 times. I wish you would have showed it. I wish I would have seen it. Ain't no black person gonna let his woman be out there like that.
You and him went to Corey Holcomb's show together. We know that. You have addressed that. But she's saying we didn't. What is going on here?
See him for business?
I went to Detroit. Correct.
Okay, so that is, and then you guys went to a Detroit basketball game and sat courtside.
Correct.
Okay, and you did other things out together on a business trip, correct?
No. So from there, went right back to the studio.
And his wife didn't mind you going along to the game?
No, I told you, his wife understands his business dealings, and she's there 90% of the time, if not 999.
Well, she wasn't there in LA when y'all went to the Corey Holcomb show. So stop the lies, Micca.
Percent of the time. She's just usually off camera.
But she wasn't with you that day at the game.
No, she was not.
Your husband.
If you saw the video where his Instagram was shown, please put it. You could put it in the regular chat, but I need it in the private chat because I like to go to that IG because I want to see it because I think he is zaddy.
Your husband could take another woman to a basketball game?
Tasha, we're not here to talk about my husband.
I'm here to talk about your character.
Okay, well, my character is A1 because this is a woman. I've talked to his wife in person. She met me the first day I came out, and I can tell you that I have no
question. Can your husband take another woman that looks like you to a basketball game?
If my husband was doing business as I'm doing it, or as Anton is doing, or something that deals in that arena, yes, he just can't go to one. But again, Tasha, we're here to talk about me. My character, again, is A1 because I'm squared away with the wife.
I don't think you have a husband. I think that's a safe word for you.
No, well, Tasha, I'm sorry, you can think what you want.
She said, I don't think you have a husband. And I don't think you have one either, ma'am, because I don't need to, tell the world I'm married. But the fact that people start thinking that I'm, messing with somebody else's husband, that's the first thing. Hold on, I got a husband. You would notice in this interview, she has on a ring on her finger or whatever the ring finger is. I don't remember. But anywho.
Hold on, is that how they do it? They find a married man, they seduce him, they hop in bed, and then when they get caught, oh, I'm married. They start screaming. They go, I got a husband. Oh man.
So now she mysteriously has a ring on. I don't believe she got a husband either. I think this is something that they came up with, and that this is, you know, whatever type of relationship that they have going on. But that was going to be the deterrence. Hey, I got a husband, but you don't have no pictures of your husband on your social media. You talking about you protecting him, but you the woman, no, he protects you. It doesn't make any sense.
Think, but I'm telling you the truth. I can't help what you think.
But because you don't move like a married woman.
Okay, well, I understand what you think, Tasha, and I understand how you feel. But again, I am.
You don't move.
And the
like
way you skated around that question,
No,
it's like you bring up the husband, you don't feel comfortable talking about it, and then you pick, coincidentally, after the internet has dragged you, my platform, which is very big, to say that now you have this invisible husband that no one knows about.
A lot of people know about my husband. I'm from a small town, so a lot of people know about my husband. And
you know, if there's a husband, I can find out about it. I can't do it right now, but I can. You do know that, right?
That's absolutely fine. But
I'm just
again,
you, if there's no husband, and you say that there's a husband, and maybe there's some issues with the husband, then I got the report, because now you don't open up Pandora's box.
Tasha, there's no issue with the husband. I've answered every question that you've asked, and I've answered it truthfully. I have a husband.
Do you think your relationship with Anton is deemed as publicly appropriate?
Yes, I've never done anything with Anton that has not been business.
And he's never propositioned you or flirted with you?
Absolutely not.
No, that's when she's getting disrespectful now. That's just being disrespectful. A man fly a woman out, pay for the hotel room, giving her $3+ a week, right? It's how much is she adding to that panel? How much is she adding to that what that man is doing? Now, I don't know. I agree with her. He's never been nothing but a gentleman. Okay. But there are men out here who might desire more. That's all. A few men might say, hey, what you doing? You in town for the night. I got a bottle of Hennessy. Can I come up? Some men would. Some men would.
He does not proposition me.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I wasn't going to come on here and just let you, say what you wanted to say. I had to pressure you a little bit.
I understand.
I'm just saying you wouldn't be around my nigga. I'm just saying.
There you go. Hold on. Here we go. We got rare appearance. What's up with you, Chaos?
Damn, late night edition. What's good, Platinum? What's good, my brother? I was just tuning. I just noticed this on my feed, and it looks like you're covering this Afro-Latina that is being a throat goat to rich men while having a husband, if he's not in America, but back, in Cuba? I don't know if she's Dominican.
In Cuba, okay.
No, I think she's Dominican, so she might have
No, that's smart. Stay in Cuba. That's right. I'm married, but my man in Cuba. There you go. Go find Cuba. Go find them. There you go.
She's Jamaican. So
if she's listening, genius. My man's in Cuba. They have a hard time finding him, brother.
But let's be honest. Tasha K, she has a team. If she really wants to find your information, she will find it, and she will. Because think about this.
Not in Cuba. Not in Cuba. No. What? Not if he's in Cuba. No.
Well, possible, but let's say for this.
It's impossible.
Well, let's say
it's
for
impossible.
All right. All right.
You don't even know if those records are up to date. You don't know what they're doing in Cuba, bro. And then you got to get access to them. How are you gonna access their records? They
She's
ain't gonna just let you.
she's
You're,
Dominican. She's
you're a
Dominican.
foreign country. They're not gonna just let you access their files.
Okay, but I'm playing. Can I say something? Because I don't want to get too carried away. They said she don't have her ring, but all of a sudden she's wearing her ring. If that's what I'm hearing.
Somebody bought her a ring.
Okay, all right. So let's say for the sake of argument,
You can get a fake ring for $30, man.
no, yeah. Oh, of course. Ladies won't wear rings, and that doesn't prove they're married. So let's play this game. Okay, she says she has a husband, and I just said this and brought in an element. He's not in this country. Perfect. Okay. Now people said the integrity of is it right you be around a man if you're a married person, and she's fine, no problem. Right there and there, that's the ultimate red flag. It's saying one of two ways: either you don't respect the man you're married, or you're not married at all. And a lot of women will see this. And now Tasha, because this even happened on another man's channel, she's definitely gonna find ways to find out.
Well, see,
No, it's gonna be impossible if this is a real person. You get me?
No, you're right. I'm listening. Go ahead.
It's gonna be very possible now. But let's keep it real, man. When I looked at her IG page, said, "Look, chick with some hips and stuff." I said, "Baby, you're not married. Stop it. You hear mess around with rich men trying to get on it. This is like Shine Brand 2.0. That's not even pussy."
Well, okay. Well, hold up, brother. The problem with if she's not married, it brings into question her credibility.
Mhm.
So if she's proven not to be telling the truth, that means all of the stuff she's saying is not to be believed. Now, she's a conservative. You got to remember, she's a conservative. You can't be a conservative from a perspective that you can't be trusted. You just can't. Now, you know, can you be a liberal that way? Not really, but I'm just saying, terrible look for a conservative. You cannot be trusted, because then you can't criticize Jasmine Crockett. You can't criticize the black people with Whoopi Goldberg, because you can't be trusted. Okay. Now, when she said, "I don't believe you're married," you got to understand the sway of a Tasha K. She's still a black woman. I get it. Okay, she's a tether. All right.
Okay.
You got to understand, Tasha K got a lot of clout with black women online.
Okay.
You want to pass the test with her. You don't want to go in there and fail that test. And she failed that test because Tasha say, "I don't think you're telling me the truth."
Okay.
Now, she got out of the interview, but guess what? All of these people, like you said, all of these people going to look and dig. And it's people in DC. That's what you're trying to tell her. I got a big platform. It's people in DC who know her. They're going to go and dig this stuff up.
Oh, that's what the connection she got? Is that her reach in DC? Micca, she's that well known.
She was on radio. She was on TV in DC.
Yeah, she put a big target on herself. This is not gonna last long.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. That's why she shouldn't have. Well,
she should never done these interviews. She should have let it die out, my brother.
Yeah. Hold on. And she said she wasn't dealing with Anton, but some kind of way she was told to go on Tasha K. So
stupid.
Yeah, I don't even get that.
But let's
see, hold up. And another thing, she better deal with Micca. You better save your ass, because I'm telling you, when this shit start going left, you're gonna get thrown under the bus. See, he ain't talking.
I know you're not talking.
Let it go left. Because I'm telling you right now, it looked like you lied to him, looked like you hid your husband.
Yep.
And all he gotta do is just say that, "Hey man, I didn't know she was married. She actually never told me she was married. I thought she was single." Guess what, Micca? That could be a lie, but guess what? How you gonna prove it's not?
See, but you see, the problem I have with a lot of people that are around people that have clout is you don't have no personal PR, anybody that you could talks on behind you on the direction and decision you're making, especially putting yourself in the live air and the live camera and all stuff where the world could see. Because now people are gonna start questioning things. They're gonna look background. You go to these major podcasts that have big followings, because think about it. Someone told me to go to Tasha K. Tasha K got over 1 million followers on YouTube alone. So right there, you put in a target more bad, because instead of waiting for the thing to die down, you went into another platform that's gossip that has receipts. That's not a good look, especially in the climax we're in now with Anton. 'Cause right now, Anton is good now with him and Corey, because right now Corey's all over the place right now. Right now, he's trying to show receipts, and that's cool. Big up to the brother himself. He do what he has to do.
Oh, they had a show today, man. They had
Yeah,
record,
that's show, and they talking about the lead term. But the point is this:
okay,
Anton's
they had record viewership and record growth, membership, etc.
yeah,
on that show. As far as his opinion about lead, I mean, it is what it is.
it is what it is. Yeah,
What I'm saying is he had record. That platform is getting bigger.
yeah, and be honest
hold
with you,
up, hold up.
okay.
Luxury, politics. We got the join link posted now. Hit the link. If you have an opinion, have a thought, come up and express it.
Mhm.
It's late night. You got, I don't know why you guys come up here, get out of the chat. Go ahead, Chaos.
Yeah, and another thing, because and I think right now I'm questioning a lot of things that's been going on the internet, bro. But that's another story. We're not gonna go into the conspiracy of things. But let's say this: Anton got what he need, got his little clout with Corey. He's moving on. The problem with Micca is, instead of sitting back and let this thing die out and build your little platform the way you should build it, you're now on these platforms to trying to do whatever weak damage control about your reputation as a woman, that people gonna think that you're out here, you're hoeing up, you're getting sucking rich men and trying to get clout.
Bro.
Mhm.
Come on now. Come on.
Yeah.
Don't talk like that. Now, come on, brother. You better than that.
But we gotta call it as it is, Platinum. I don't want
Well,
to.
don't do that up here, brother.
All
Come
right,
on.
all right, but everybody get my point, that she's trying to do damage control, say I am not that woman, and that's not gonna work. It's better if you just kept quiet, let it die down, and just slowly resurface what you're trying to do. And hopefully, if people remember it, you don't get more attention than it is. Doing this destroys the credibility, because now you gotta show and prove who is your husband. Are you really married? Can you show this man? Can
Yeah. And
Get-
the criticism is going, whoever this guy is,
yeah.
he's going to be heavily criticized. Hey, man, how you let your old lady just
Well,
ride out?
we don't want to get into that.
How you let your old lady just ride out with a nigga? Like, yo, for some real shit, you let that nigga just like fly your woman down and you Gucci with that? She spent a couple of days with the nigga and shit. You Gucci with that? So whoever he is, he's going to be criticized. I hope he knows that. It's going to be hard criticism. And I'm going to tell you something. I don't know who you are, and you ain't going to respond, but I'm going to hit you up in the DM. I'm going to tell you wrong, nigga. What kind of nigga let his woman ride with a nigga? Like what kind of nigga is you, man? You a Cuban motherfucker? They don't do that in Cuba. Nah, man, you're a Cuban motherfucker. Man, you need to go back to Cuba, man. Nobody let their motherfucking woman just go city to city with a nigga like that. What the fuck wrong with you?
But it makes me think, Platinum, because this is their culture, right? And there's a lot of things that goes around in she's Dominican, she's not Cuban. We gotta correct that, because we don't want nobody go by broadcast and she's Dominican woman, not Cuban. We want to make sure everybody get it clear. She's Dominican, so Dominican husband, if he is true and he's back in DR, that said, is this what Dominican people do, especially the men? It would be a bad look. And if it's proven fact that this is his husband and he does start reveal himself, or it comes out throughout the internet, people are gonna look hard on him, and it's not a good look for him, especially around his country. Saying your woman is being used like that, and you cool with that. So a lot of things questionable. I think Micca should let this die down, stay with her political content, and hope this dies out. But we all know how most people can't stay off the internet. They try to take advantage of the opportunity, and this is not a good look, because first of all, we already have a reputation of black women.
Chaos, she doing the wrong thing though.
She is doing the wrong thing. It's not a good look.
Chaos, what would you tell her if she says she want to talk politics versus talking something else? What would you tell her?
Well, right now, because she has a YouTube, I would say stick to politics. Anybody talk about anything like that, you ignore it. You do what you need to do. If you have a social media like IG, and
what if she had a platform? She say, "Ask a pretty girl," and she put it on YouTube, and it's just a pretty chick, her,
okay,
answering guys who have questions about relationship. You think that thing would blow up or not?
That's a good question. It might work, but I don't know how that's good.
That shit'll blow the fuck up. You ain't talking about Micca, you're talking about the wrong shit. Fuck politics.
And trust me, bro. When I look at people that do politics, I say, baby, you don't look the part to be doing politics. That's not your lane, baby. I'm sorry. If you're trying to come out to be a smart, sassy chick, that's not gonna work because you have to be a certain archetype to pull off. And you don't. When we look at you from head to toe, a short one with thick thighs and not too bad looking in the face, it's not gonna work. You get me? Let's go ahead. It ain't gonna work. I says,
that's a pocket Hercules right there.
I can't do it. It's nighttime, bro. You know.
Yeah, little thick. She thick in the thighs. She got some big.
That's Omar Johnson's dream girl, my dude.
No, but Chaos, I was raised by black women in the church, and they had them big old arms, hanging arms when I was a kid.
Oh, I don't want to know about that. All right.
Okay, you don't like them, but I like them. I'm saying growing up, I'm fond of them. She gonna have them big arms. She got them sisterhood arms. You're conservative with them big grandma arms. Them things gonna be. Give me 15 years. Them things gonna be hanging.
Yeah, if she'll keep the workout, yeah, it's gonna hang. It's gonna look bad.
And that's when I'm interested. They on their way. They ain't fully grown yet. When they hanging off them arms, hey, how you doing today?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you these roses. Can we get? Would you like to talk about Glenn Beck? How about the years of Donald Trump, Miss Conservative?
Yeah. Are you gonna still continue to play? I want to hear more of this. This is interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I want you want me to stop?
No, keep playing. I know this. We just pause. I have nothing else right now. I'm still thinking, but right now I'm just giving you my 2 cents.
Keep talking. Okay, I'll keep talking.
Yeah. Because think about it. Platinum. She did the podcast on the brother. I did not watch the whole broadcast. I saw it make its rounds on the internet. And from what I'm hearing from people's perspective, they said she's all cat, bro. She's stuttering. She can't keep.
But she should have knew better than to go on. I'm gonna be for real.
Yeah. She
should have knew better than go on Tasha K. Now maybe it was an inside job. Maybe it was a setup.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because Anton goes on there tomorrow, right? Maybe it was a setup.
Anton goes where?
He's on Tasha K tomorrow. But what I'm saying,
wow.
Is maybe he sacrificed her because he knew she wasn't gonna be able to stand up to Tasha K. And she should have known better. That's what I'm saying. You don't go on that. Look, this I've been saying, okay, listen. What you trying to do? Conservative media. Okay, be in the conservative media. You need to be running around there on Hodge Twins. You need to be running around on black perspective, black Republican perspective.
Myron Gaines.
Yep, that's where you need to be. You need to be sitting at the end of that table. You need to be down there right now, Micca.
In Miami. That's the place where Micca. They are. What are you doing, man? Go to them places.
Micca, you need to be down there in the all-white tights. Looking good. That's where you need to be. You're around here. You're on Tasha K.
Should she have 1 piece or 2 piece, Platinum? All white tights.
Oh, it's got to be a 1 piece.
Okay, so it's like a bodysuit.
You gotta have a belt. You gotta have a belt. She put the
like
belt
a bodysuit with a nice
She's short though. They gotta get a chair. They gotta get a higher chair because she's short.
Yeah.
If she's in the chair they got now, she'd be under the stage. Like her eyes would just because she's little, man. She's like 4'11".
They say she's like 5 foot.
Okay, she's 5 feet tall. That's short.
Mm-hmm.
Man, you know how short that you see her hands, don't you? She got the somebody was saying she got the what you call hands?
Baby hands?
The Cabbage Patch doll hands.
What? Damn.
You don't even know what that is.
I think it's a fat hands. I think remember Patch.
Hold up, you don't even know what that is, do you?
I know a cabbage
on YouTube and people don't even know Cabbage Patch doll. He don't even know what that is.
No, it was something deep, and I don't know what it is. Yeah,
in the chat box, they know. She got the Cabbage Patch doll. They short.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she got short hands. She got short hands.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, she cool, man. You know. I pull up though. I'm on some real shit. I fuck a motherfucker fresh and fit. I go back and get her. Say, yeah, I'm her man. I put her ass on a forklift. See, I gotta take this big motherfucker back to the car, man. Come on, get on here.
Mm-hmm.
She's thick though. She's short, but she's thick, man. Micca thick. Let me tell you something. That kills me about black people. Micca, you are so traditionally black woman, including the triceps, the big triceps. How you a Republican? You so traditionally black woman, that shit ain't even funny.
Mm-hmm.
You grandma already. I never understand that, man. That's like the motherfucking tenderism dude saying he a Republican. Like he can be, but goddamn, bro, you dancing and tapping and shit. You like a liberal to me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, and Micca thick though. But you gotta work on them kids though, man. You say, hey, Meek, we gotta have some tall kids now.
Don't she have kids already?
I don't want no short kids. You gotta let her know.
Does she have kids?
She won't say.
Man, she gotta stop playing, baby. With your age and the way you look in the body, you gotta pop out at least 3 of those little Dominicans. Stop playing.
You want to hit that, don't you?
Every man want to hit something like that. Listen, if she doesn't talk about this to be conservative, that's it. Maybe just talk about relationships. Talk about how you gonna satisfy a man. How you gonna cook for a man?
We get you some chocolates and some flowers and go up to her and tell her you want to date her?
Oh, man, I'm probably gonna have to hit it for the back. Hang on.
You getting the cart ahead of the horse, brother. You got to date her first, right?
Date what, man? Listen, she from the island, man. Date what, man? She'll look at me funny. I get straight to the point. Baby, listen. We're gonna do this tonight, you know. After that, I might just take you out and give you something. After I'm done with you.
But you got to smash first.
Yeah, and I take her out and go, I take it to a nice little DR place. You know what I'm saying? Get some, what do you call it? The empanadas and some nice little tea. Call it a day.
Isn't that
so.
Isn't that Spanish though? You said empanadas.
Yeah, some empanadas, that like rice.
That's in the DR?
Yeah, they got some Spanish, like, plantain, some chicharrones with some guacamole.
Hold up. So you go to the DR to eat Spanish food?
I never been to the DR, but I know what the Spanish food want. That's what they eat, man. They eat Spanish food, man. Rice and beans, chicharrones, a bunch of stuff.
DR, Dominican has their own. They have their own foods.
Yeah, but it's no different from any other Latin foods, from plantain, rice, beans, bunch of stuff, man. And
all you got to do is take the bananas, right? Because people be talking about, because we're in America, right? All you got to do is take those bananas. You can go to fresh markets, wherever they are. It's the foreign store. Go there and get the plantains, right? And then you put them in the oven. That's all you got to do is let them cook, bake them, right? And all that sweetness is going to come out. They're going to get caramelized, right? And then you put them in the foods. You don't peel in like a banana. You can't eat them.
It's actually plantains, actually, not bananas. But yeah.
Plantains. Are they not bananas?
No, it's like a different form of banana. It's more harder plant. It's a harder type banana. It's like you had to warm it. You had to cook it to eat it. You can't just eat it like you'll get sick. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, you'll get sick if you do that?
Yeah, there's different types of banana.
I ain't two of them motherfuckers. I ain't get sick.
If plantains are the hard ones.
They just didn't taste as sweet, but I don't know. I just bought them because there was some big bananas. I said, man, I get a couple of these. I bought them. And I got them home and I peeled them. I said, this shit ain't even sweet, man.
Yeah, be careful, plantain. If you buy anything that is not a banana, a regular nutrition banana, you buy something that says plantain, you don't want to eat those raw. Gotta be careful of those. Those are things you don't eat raw. Very bitter.
Thank you for telling me now.
Oh God, damn.
No, I know now. I didn't know that.
Your gut must be hurting right now.
I don't even remember if it was.
Oh, okay. Well, you're lucky.
No. I seen how they use them. I because they real affordable here. I'll get like a bushel or whatever. I'll get a bunch of them and I'm gonna bake them. I'm gonna bake them then. 'Cause I seen
Wait,
somebody.
they're affordable in Tennessee?
I seen somebody put them in their lasagna, and I might do lasagna with those things in it.
Yeah. All right,
Like, share, support. Like, share, support. We got the join link posted. Bucket list. She didn't show up. And where's the Politico at? She ain't show up. So they just in the chat box running their mouth. They don't believe what they say. I'm trying to see, where's that chick at? She done left. Where's she at? Oh, here we go. Politico 6. She didn't show up.
Political 6.
Yeah, that's what she calling herself. They ain't show up.
Oh.
And if that was you, Micca, we love to have you here. We're fair over here. We even got a guy up here who says he wants to take you on a romantic horse ride.
I like that plan. Very PG.
That's what he said.
Yeah. We're trying to keep it nice and friendly for YouTube for the sake of conversation. Yeah. And I got to jump down. It's late night, man. I wish it was
all right,
done.
brother.
All right. We'll have another conversation. All right.
Appreciate your chaos. Take care of yourself, brother.
Take care of that. Good night.
Down goes chaos, man. What we doing? It's late. We want to go over her stuff, man. We done went over the motherfucking, we turn it into the next day. It's Thursday. Micca done went on another. She went on Tasha K or something. She done went on another platform. She was on there talking crazy, man. She said, I gave you the link with her husband. Where? No, you haven't, Luxury. Where is it at? Luxury, you can't post the link. Luxury, you got to put it in the private chat. You got to put it in the private chat, Luxury. You don't have a mod wrench. You can't post the link. It said Micca's husband is a mixed martial artist. Okay. He has a media company. Okay. I got you. I'll take it from there. I got you. Let me get rid of that. Let me delete that right there. Okay. Okay. We don't need no more. We'll take it from there. Mixed martial art. Okay. Okay, right here, mixed martial arts. Okay. I'm looking for him right now. Okay. MMA fighter. Okay. Okay. I see him. Okay, I see him. Is he a tether? Is he a tether? It says he's from Brazil. Yep, he's a tether. He's a tether. And he ain't winning either. He's a tether. Man, bro, this shit don't even make sense, bro. He's a goddamn tether. Bro, when it rains, it pours. He's a tether. I know she's one and he's one. Ain't that something? She talking about black people. She on here trying to criticize black politicians. She's a goddamn tether. And maybe that's why she's hiding them. I just looked that dude up. That dude's a damn tether. But she gonna find out though. You know, she can come over here and try to do all the political thing all she want to. She gonna find out. She shouldn't have done that on Tasha K. She should have bared her soul. That's a woman too. That's a black woman. She lied to her, man. It's not going to end well for her for that. And I'm telling you, she better be careful because Anton might throw her under the bus. Anton might look around and say, why am I protecting her? He might throw her under the bus. He never told me she was married. If I would have known she was married, I would have never flown her down. She never said nothing about being married. He might. How's she going to recover from that? He ain't telling the truth? Well, at this point, I'd believe him. I believe him over you right now. Anton, a real nigga out here. Ain't nothing wrong with that being a real nigga. Yo, you want to come down there and you want to come down and hang out? Okay, here go the ticket. You a grown-ass woman, a grown-ass man. Hey, want to come and do this with me? Okay. You see how I move? I can help you. I can do a lot for you. What's wrong with, why do people have a problem with that? That's saying if the woman wants to do it, that's giving her the option to say no. He did that. If anything, that's proof he a real nigga. So man, that woman says, you know, she wasn't interested. I moved on. And then on some other shit, she still could help the show. So she still stayed on the show. I ain't got no problem with that. I had no problem with that. None. Luxury, okay, I'm gonna drop the link one more time. Luxury, we got to get rid of you. We done ran off the political chick. She done ran her ass to sleep. We got to run you to sleep, Luxury. You got to hit the link. You've been up here capping. You've been up here capping for Micca for the last 2 hours, like you know her. And I suspect you might be her. Micca, you married to a tether. Go test the waters, Micca. Hide your husband. She done hid her husband. Ain't that something? She's scared to let niggas know she got her husband. You done hid that nigga. Luxury got to block you because you on some other shit. Like the stream, man. It's late night. We wondered, did she hide her hubby? Anton Daniels' worker tells everything. She went on Tasha K. It was not a good thing. It wasn't a good thing. It wasn't. In the end, Tasha K said, I think you lying. Saw that? She kept asking her questions.
But because you don't move like a married woman.
Wow.
Tasha, we're not here to talk about my husband.
No, I'm here to talk about your character.
Okay, well, my character is A1 because this is a woman. I've talked to his wife in person. She met me the first day I came out, and I can tell you that I have no
question. Can your husband take another woman that looks like you to a basketball game?
If my husband was doing business as I'm doing it, or as Anton is doing, or something that deals in that arena, yes, he just can't go to one. But again, Tasha, we're here to talk about me. My character, again, is A1 because I'm squared away with the wife.
I don't think you have a husband. I think that's a safe word for you.
No, well, Tasha, I'm sorry, you can think what you want.
She said, I don't think you have a husband. And I don't think you have one either, ma'am, because I don't need to, tell the world I'm married. But the fact that people start thinking that I'm, messing with somebody else's husband, that's the first thing. Hold on, I got a husband. You would notice in this interview, she has on a ring on her finger or whatever the ring finger is, honey. I don't remember. But anywho, now she mysteriously has a ring on. I don't believe she got a husband either. I think this is something that they came up with, and that this is, you know, whatever type of relationship that they have going on. But that was going to be the deterrence. Hey, I got a husband, but you don't have no pictures of your husband on your social media. You talking about you protecting him, but you the woman, no, he protects you. It doesn't make any sense.
Think, but I'm telling you the truth. I can't help what you think.
But because you don't move like a married woman.
Okay, well, I understand what you think, Tasha, and I understand how you feel. But again, I am.
You don't move.
And the way you skated around that question,
No,
it's like you bring
no.
up that husband, you don't feel comfortable talking about it, and then you pick, coincidentally, after the internet has dragged you, my platform, which is very big, to say that now you have this invisible husband that no one knows about.
A lot of people know about my husband. I'm from a small town, so a lot of people know about my husband. And
You know, if there's a husband, I can find out about it. I can't do it right now, but I can.
Uh-oh.
You do know that, right?
That's absolutely fine. But
I'm just
again,
telling you, if there's no husband, and you say that there's a husband, and maybe there's some issues with the husband, then I got the report, because now you don't open up Pandora's box.
Tasha, there's no issue with the husband. I've answered every question that you've asked, and I've answered it truthfully. I have a husband.
Uh-oh.
Do you think your relationship with Anton is deemed as publicly appropriate?
Yes, I've never done anything with Anton that has not been business.
And he's never propositioned you or flirted with you?
Absolutely not. He does not proposition me.
Wow.
Okay. All right, well, listen, I wasn't going to come on here and just let you, you know, say what you wanted to say. I had to pressure you a little bit.
Wow. What's up with you, Joy?
What up, Plaque? You can hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know what's up with Micca, man. So she did an interview with Tasha K after she went.
Yeah.
Did an interview with the look like the sassy little lawyer looking guy.
Yeah.
So she not cool with Anton no more. I can't keep up with all this stuff, but she not cool with Anton no more, Plaque?
I don't know.
Cause I'm seeing people saying like she ain't messing with Anton no more. Like I think they not. I don't know. I can't keep up with her. she doing a lot right now. I don't know what's up with her. I guess she call herself capitalizing off of the Corey situation with Anton, but I don't know. Like she just all over the place. Then I'm listening to you reviewing this Tasha K interview. She getting clipped all the way around. Every interview she get on, she getting caught up.
Yeah.
She's not prepared. And your husband, like, I don't know. Like, I would never have my wife taking a business trip to a goddamn NBA game, courtside. If these niggas in the skybox or something like that, operating and talking business, that's different. But you sitting courtside with this nigga Anton looking like his bitch, that ain't good. As a married conservative woman, especially that stuff that Anton be talking, that don't look good. And I guess now she trying to save face and change her image, and she don't want to be looked at as Anton's side piece. But I'm sorry, that stigma already on her. I don't think people won't not look at her like she's Anton's side piece, especially after Corey was explain the bitch. She trying to get that off of her, but the internet, I don't think they gonna let that up, Platt. Me personally, I don't know.
Yeah, I know. And then she went to Tasha K, and if her army, you know, come on, man, they're gonna dig everything up.
Yeah, they're gonna be in her business. Why would she go to Tasha K? That's not the woman that you want to even.
I think Anton sent her out there, and it makes me wonder: is he
God.
trying to sacrifice her?
Yeah, he is. Cause his interview come out tomorrow or today, and now she's doing this interview where she getting punched on, and it sound like Tasha K was on a send off mission to question her this way. Like, I don't know, Micca. Whoever you is, PR or manager, they lining you up, baby, because you looking bad. You ain't gonna capitalize off of this. And you a conservative, you better switch your content. You better review Real Housewives or Baddies or something. Get in that content. Because ain't nobody trying to hear politics from you, baby. Or you can do what the shorty said. Go on OnlyFans. Shake that thing up, baby.
Well, get an OF page. Joy, if you were single,
Yeah.
would you date a chick? She cool, but she got an OF.
Yeah, I have. I dated
Okay.
a chick that had an OF.
Everything was cool.
Everything was cool. I knew I'm not gonna take her serious.
You're not on there, right?
I told her that to her face. Nah.
I'm
And
saying for content, her doing stuff to you, you're not on there, right?
Nah, Platt. And I told her, like, I hope you ain't got no cameras in your crib, because we done did some things. She like, nah, Joe, I would never do nothing like that. Like, but she was like, she kept it a buck with me. But I said, I'm sorry, babe, I can't really take nobody serious who do OnlyFans. She like, I understand. But she was like, oh, you ain't gonna mess with me no more? I'm like, no, we still gonna do what we do, but I ain't taking you serious. I ain't taking you serious. She was cool with it though, Platt. Shit. But she said she ain't did content with, I don't know. And I ain't even care. She said she ain't did content with other guys. She said she just was doing stuff like yeah, that stuff. Guys want to see her feet. She take cake and do stuff. I was like, all right, baby, keep that on the low. I don't care. She was bad too, Platt. Bad. Thighs, legs, yams. Thank you. Micca's same thing with her. She thighs, legs,
Micca's
yams.
problem. See, Micca's problem. When we know she says she married. Micca's problem is really only black men are interested. A, because she's short and she's squat. They don't like women like that on the white side.
What? Short and squat?
She's short and squat. She's squat. You never heard that?
No. What?
She's squat. She's squat.
Little short, thick jaw.
Yeah, squat.
Where I'm from, they call little short, thick jaw.
Squat. Yeah, she's squat.
They want the Candace Owens. Oh yeah, they want the Candace Owens type.
So they do want that, but she has too many black American habits to abandon the black community.
Yeah, she had the BET Wars. I looked on her page. She out there in the hood. I'm like, you want to be amongst us? Talking that conservative bullshit. She need to switch it up, man. Forget all that conservative stuff. Talk about Real Housewives or whatever them shows them chicks be watching. Talk about that bullshit and do interviews with them chicks. That's a better lane for her. Anton and all this stuff he got going on, you ain't built for that, baby. Come on. We see you ain't built for it. And your husband, this imaginary, I'm starting to think she got an imaginary husband too, Platt. I don't know, bro. Ain't no husband gonna let their wives take these trips. And the nigga I'm hearing this nigga Anton called her his cutie pie or some bullshit. I'm like, huh? Come on, bro. I'm whooping ass. Let you call my wife a cutie pie to my face, or I hear it on the internet. I'm pulling up on you, bro.
I got you, brother.
Girlfriend is one thing. My wife, you disrespecting me? And you flying her out and talking about I always stayed with a bad bitch? Oh, no, you ain't talking about my girl, bro.
Look, Right here, check it out. I would love, absolutely love. We at 121. I wish we was there when I first started, but Joey gonna be the only person up here in a minute.
Oh
Okay,
no, get your sleep, Platt.
I'm taking all types of hits, and I'm trying to stay focused, man. And I'm looking at. I want to keep the numbers, but sometimes we do streams. They come out like this, man.
Yeah, I ran people off. I'm always running people off of platforms.
No, you ain't run nobody off.
Hey,
Like,
Platt, you heard that one thing, Platt, before I did. You heard Corey Hogan with lead attorney?
yeah, I saw that.
Man, that shit look bad,
Yeah,
man.
that's a no for me.
That's a no for me too, Platt. Like,
I'm not
come
doing
on.
content about.
Nah, that was weird. You doxing lead and calling him. Oh man, it looked weird. But all right, Platt, I'll holler at you tomorrow, Platt.
All right, man. We appreciate you, man. I know it's late night, man. We probably at 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or 5 streams going. We appreciate people looking in, man. If you can, man, reach down there and like the stream. Support the platform. We are going to formally ask Micca to join us. I don't know what she's gonna do, but we are. And we appreciate you, man. A hidden husband. Is that what it was about? Hide your hubby.